Just picked the kids up from school on a school run, Paris and the kids. And I've just been sent a video of Anthony Joshua talking about if he kills somebody, he kills somebody in a boxing ring. I think, you know what? He's a little bit long in the tooth to be talking shite like that. He's 37-year-old at the end of his career, fighting a YouTuber, a Disney Channel guy, who Tommy beat. And now he's talking about killing him and all that to try and sell. Please. Barking up the wrong tree, idiot. Here's a fun fact. If I ever come across you, bum, I'm knocking you dead spark out. I ain't a YouTuber or a man half your size. I am him. The man. You're a classless loser. Coming off a 15 months knockout defeat to a local lad. Imagine if someone from Morecambe knocked me out. You big bum, useless tosser. Get up, and I can't wait if Jake Paul knocks your spark out, you big bum. Get up.
Do you actually think Jake Paul knocks out Joshua? Seriously?
Jake Paul chins AJ, yes, they fight.
Are you serious?
100%. If they fight, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
What?
Yeah.
Man, B3 Picks TV, we back in the building. Let me part real quick. I'm about to run in here. I gotta grab this receipt, man. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network, man. We working. You already know. Let's go green. Listen, man, God is blessing us to see another day. It's a beautiful day. Man, all is well. Hold on, let me run in this store real quick, right? We gonna cook today, man. We gonna cook on AJ versus we gonna cook on AJ versus Fury. They're talking about lining up the rematch. You see Fury's already promoting. Let me kick the video real quick one more time while I jump in the store real quick and do what I need to do.
Just picked the kids up from school on a school run, Paris and the kids. And I've just been sent a video of Anthony Joshua talking about if he kills somebody, he kills somebody in a boxing ring. I think, you know what? He's a little bit long in the tooth to be talking shite like that. He's 37-year-old at the end of his career, fighting a YouTuber, a Disney Channel guy, who Tommy beat. And now he's talking about killing him and all that to try and sell. Please. Barking up the wrong tree, idiot. Here's a fun fact. If I ever come across you, bum, I'm knocking you dead spark out. I ain't a YouTuber or a man half your size. I am him. The man. You're a classless loser. Coming off a 15 months knockout defeat to a local lad. Imagine if someone from Morecambe knocked me out. You big bum, useless tosser. Get up, and I can't wait if Jake Paul knocks your spark out, you big bum. Get up.
Do you actually think Jake Paul knocks out Joshua? Seriously?
Jake Paul chins AJ, yes, they fight.
Are you serious?
100%. If they fight, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
What?
Yeah.
My good brother Chan Ross sent me some. I think they already got they already have footage of the weigh-in. Shanika Johnson, man. Shanika Johnson always be showing up. Fire. Mike Rim, salute, man. Appreciate you pulling on Mike Rim. Yeah, Shanika Johnson is fire. Woo! Yeah, Shanika Johnson always be putting it on. Shout out to Sugar Neeks. Man. Super bad. That's her opponent. Gaye looking pretty ripped too. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's really what I wanted to come on and talk about today. But I also want to talk about, pretty much Tyson Fury and AJ locking in for 2026. They pretty much promoting the matchup. Letting them know I also want to talk about. I mean, can men even be honest for real? You know, AJ's getting a lot of backlash, right, for saying that he wanted to unalive Jake Paul. Like that's just the sport they in, and at the end of the day, he's getting a lot of backlash for being honest, man. You know, he got to. I mean, we got to tell the truth. That's what he going in there to do. He ain't going in there to play around. He's not going in there to play around. So AJ is going in there to put on a dominating performance, get Jake Paul up out of there, and move on to next year and be able to enjoy Christmas and move on to next year. It's just that simple. Champ Ross, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, I just played the Shanika Johnson that you sent me. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for that. Shanika Johnson, she's got it. Shanika Johnson has it for sure. Sugar Neeks, yeah, she's all right. Sugar Neeks is, as one would say, she's well off. 1000%. And shout out to Amanda Gaye. Amanda Gaye, her opponent, looked very strong as well. So that should be a good fight. I'm gonna do some more film set. I gotta put my picks in, champ. I did the so I'll look at my fights. I'll put the Saturday picks in. It's quite a few fights on Saturday, man. It's quite a few fights, I was saying. It's a lot of fights on the docket. Yeah, let me pull up my Champ Ross pick list for this week. Yeah, so yeah, Blair Cobbs. Oh yeah. Oh, tomorrow. My bad. I'm today is Thursday, right? We got tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So we got Friday, AJ versus Jake Paul, 8 rounder. Alicia Baumgardner versus Layla Bodan. Caroline Dubois versus Camelia Panada. Shanika Johnson is fighting. Amanda Gaye. Yocasta Valle versus Yadidra Bustillos. Avis Griffin versus Justin Cardona. And that's just Friday. The Saturday card, Craig Richards is back versus Dan Aziz. Um, some of these guys y'all may not know them, but I'll say their names so y'all will hear it at least once. Jair Waquanel versus Theophilus Alate. Derek Palmerley versus Dylan Biggs. Mujiblo Tursinov versus Carlos Utria. Yeah, he put some Grand Prix fights. Champ Raw's got a full list for this weekend. Brandon Magia versus Mohamed Kwamili. You can't play around. Kevin Ramirez versus Ahmed Krishnik. Callum Simpson is fighting this weekend as well. Callum Simpson versus Troy Williamson. And then Blair Cobbs versus Elliot Well. So Blair Cobbs is back. So y'all got to make sure y'all ready. Y'all got to tune in. I think that's on that's on BBC Sport in the UK. So Blair Cobbs is fighting on the like a UK British type card. So shout out to Blair for kind of getting that over the line. Yeah, getting that there. That's a big move. That's a big move for Blair Cobb. I mean, just getting active, right? Yeah, I can't wait to see them the last fights of the Grand Prix because I know if you're fighting right now. Yeah, I had to switch phones. If you're fighting right now in the Grand Prix, then you pretty much you can fight. These guys this left. I think this is semifinals, champ, or is this the finals? Yeah, I believe this may even be the finals. This is going to be lit. So I gotta definitely make sure I tune into the Grand Prix. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm locked in on that. I'm definitely locked in on that. Hold on, let me see. Outside of that, man, let me get my thoughts real quick, right? On AJ saying he wants to unalive Jake. Man, this is a gladiator sport. This is a gladiator sport. It's not for the faint of heart. And AJ is not playing around, man. He's going in there to punish and dominate Jake Paul. So that's what I fully intend, man. I fully intend on him punching a hole through Jake and moving on to uh championship boxing. You know, Jake talked about wanting to be a compete for the heavyweight title last night. I thought it sounded good. But I didn't believe him. He talked about he want to fight heavyweight. He said that nobody respects Bridgerweight, so he gonna fight for the heavyweight title. Come on, man, stop it. Stop it, bro. Jake, it's not a Jake don't got a chance in hell to outbox a Coley. Come on now. And we talking about Fabio Worley. Man, look at them. Look how small Jake Paul was in there compared to AJ. It was it wasn't even close, man. It wasn't even close. Let me run this one. Let me run this one real quick.
I want to fight Anthony Joshua exclusive because I know that I will beat Anthony Joshua's.
Well, my thoughts on it is that Jake Paul's had a lot of accusations over the years for a guy who's had no amateur fights. What's he had, about 10 or 12 fights? I'm not sure what he's had. And, you know, you look at the opposition he's had and people saying, when's he going to fight somebody? He stepped up. He's stepping up to a two-time world champion, a genuine heavyweight, a proper heavyweight.
I don't listen. We working, man. I'm over here on my phone, like some of these people gotta lay off the bottle, man. They gotta lay off. Man, like one thing about in life, you gotta stay humble, man. You can't be too self-absorbed, man. You gotta understand other people got lives to live too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't respond to your message. Um, my apologies. My apologies. You know? When I'm working, you know what I mean? We working. But um let's see, man. I don't know. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Salute, Carrier. Salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Yeah. Salute to you, man. Listen, taking it one day at a time. Jake Paul had a lot. Well, let me say this. I watched the press. I watched the presser yesterday. Jake Paul was acting kind of goofy. I ain't like that. Jake Paul was acting real goofy. Clown saying Bud faking his retirement. Faking his yeah, they probably I didn't see that they saying he faked it. That sound like some goofball kind of commentary. Fake. I don't think he's faking. I think he's dead serious. Now, like I said yesterday, Andre Ward will come out of retirement if it's for the right price. So Bud Crawford, I believe he will come out of retirement for the right price, man. That's what it come down to. That's all it comes down to, man. The money. It's prize fighting. It's not personal, it's business. It's not personal, man. I foresee Bud possibly fighting in 2026. To be honest with you. He'll probably fight Jake Paul. He'll probably fight a MMA fighter or something. He may, you never know, but it's gonna be for the right price. He not. Why would Crawford? Crawford has made over $100 million in his career. Over $100 million in his career. So why would he? Yeah, why would he come back for pennies on the dollar? His time is more valuable than that. Man, listen. Uh, maybe people don't. Maybe boxing is not as big of a sport as YouTube believes because YouTube makes it big. You know, we talk about boxing. It's a lot of boxing content creators. It's a lot of people engaged in boxing conversation, right? Twitter, YouTube, things of that nature. But Bud Crawford, he really should be held in high esteem right now. I mean, this brother, he should literally be all over the world, everywhere, and he should be able to receive top dollar to even come, showcase his talent, right? Even put on a pair of gloves, he should be getting top dollar. Just based on the American economy, what we spend in dollars on just average things in life. I mean, how much money we run through. Even just black Americans, they say it's $1 trillion economy. So you mean to tell me that y'all don't have the money to y'all not Canelo or whatever, y'all can't find the money? Now they found an extra 50 million for Canelo from Netflix to fight Crawford, but they can't guarantee Crawford his money. Um Carrier said B3, if AJ lose to Jake Paul, that would be a major loss. Listen, it wouldn't get that'll be the biggest upset in sports, period. Now the bookies only have AJ as a minus 1,300. I would think AJ would be like a minus 10,000, right? I think it would be a foregone conclusion. Like you can put 1,300 on them to make 100. Like rich people is actually may even take that, right? Because if you bet it, but you're not gonna put 10,000 to make 100, right? That's dumb, you know. So that means you can pretty much put 13,000 to make 1,000. Maybe nobody care about that either, but that's still bad odds. I really wouldn't accept it, but I'm just saying, like hypothetically, right? Cause it's a sure thing. Jake Paul beating AJ is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all. At all. Salute to the family, Blaze. What's good, Blaze? Man, listen. And AJ let y'all know. AJ let the people know. He said, I'm going in there to unalive him, man. He's not playing around. Now, Fury tried to come out and, you know, and put his 2 cents in. He said it's a fake. It's a foregone fight. Oh, I'm gonna say this. Tell me this. If it's not a real fight, what's your prediction, Blaze? Talk to me. If it's not a real fight, what's your prediction? My prediction is it doesn't go past 3 rounds. Now we're gonna see how the fight plays out, but I'm not expecting just with the skill deficit and the size, those two things. I believe there's a skill and size deficit. So Jake Paul, I mean, he ain't got a snowball chance in hell of making it 8 rounds. A lot of people are picking Jake to go the distance. They saying it's no way Jake gets stopped. Man, it's no way in the world this brother going 8 rounds. 8 rounds? Come on, man. Come on, bro. I can't see it. Blaze said the haters are going to say anything about Bud 1,000%. They're going to move the goalpost every time, man. Every time. They move the goalposts. So now they trying to say to diminish Bud, Oscar De La Hoya says Bud only beat 2 good fighters. Really, bro? Just 2? Really? Come on, man. Come on. Angry Mexican salute family. He said Bud ducking WBC Suleiman sanctioning fee and ducking the Canelo rematch. Hey, if they had his money right, if they had his money right, he'll pull up. You know, Canelo gotta cut that check, man. Tell Canelo to cut that check. Yeah. Kerry said even if the fight go the distance and AJ win, it's still a loss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AJ wouldn't sign up for to lose his fans. Why would AJ sign up to be called somebody that was dishonest? You got betting odds on this, brother. You gonna sign up to be dishonest, AJ? Come on now. Angry Mexican said Oscar is a 6th division champ. Bud only won 5 divisions. I mean, you could say that, but Oscar also took a lot of ass whoopings. So you saying that Oscar's a better fighter? Yeah. Bud literally don't even have a close fight on his resume. And he moved up to 68 and kicked Canelo's ass. And he dominated Canelo. He made Canelo look like a little baby. Yeah. So, I mean, going from 135 to 168, you don't, I mean, I don't care however many divisions you need in that. However many. Did Oscar go to 168? You know, talk about it. Did Oscar go to 168 and beat a great Mexican champion? Come on, man. Vay, what's up, Vay? Salute, Queen. Appreciate you pulling up. Showing love. Salute to you. Thank you so much. I'm surprised you're not resting. Carrie said Madrimal. Carrie said Angry Mexican. I had to give you 10 count for that foolishness. Hey, Angry Mexican, man. Come back, bro. It's all love. I appreciate you, bro. It was just 10 seconds. Come back, man. Yeah, tell him come back. Dang. He said, Carrie said, depending on the day you watch Majimov, it could have been 7-5 or 6-6. Oh, nah, that's cap. You know that. 9-3 for sure. 9-3 for sure. Vacay Bay said, oh, I'm about to stop by to show some love. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what it's about, showing love. Appreciate you. I already knew. I already knew. Get some rest, Queen. Appreciate you. T Hill in the building. We working. You already know T Hill. Listen, the West Coast is awake. It's 9:09. And my brother Ja pulling up. Hey, what's
Yeah,
good, Brody?
good with you.
Salute to the family, man. We working. Yeah, come on, 9-3 carry. Easy. Hold on, Ja. While we start, let me read what T Hill said real quick. How about this for moving the goalposts? No more Victor Conti, no more Bud Crawford fights, and Majimov and Canelo was close, as well as an out of shape Porter was close. You and these 9-3s as well. I was born in 93, T Hill. I'll give you that 9-3 all day. Hey, salute to my brother Ja. Ja, talk to me real quick, man. Hold on. I wanted to ask you something off the top, but I lost my thought. Appreciate you, Vay. We definitely gonna have a great live. Um, before we get into the show topic, right? We talking Bud Crawford. Now, Oscar De La Hoya came out and said he only has 2 good names on his resume. What's your thoughts on it, man? Talk to me. Do you believe he's trying to discredit him? I mean, speak about it, man. I thought that was kind of crazy. Only 2?
Um, he probably definitely trying to discredit him, but
Yeah.
Oscar from a time period where he got a I could say he got a better resume than Crawford though. So like I don't know.
Overall. Yeah.
Yeah, he get to say that cause who he is, like the
Hmm.
fights that he been in, but like it's just discrediting him. I don't know why he want to do that. Probably, mm I
Hey,
don't know. Oh,
angry
maybe a
Mexican. Let me ask you this.
WBC thing.
Oh yeah, you know the WBC. You already know. Listen, that's why we love, man. People going back their own, and I love it. I ain't mad at you. But it's all about spreading love, right? You can't have hatred, no hatred in your heart. Just show love for yours. Ain't no thing that ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me say this real quick. Angry Baker said Oscar at 147 or 154 will wear Bud out. We gonna get into that. I like that. I'm gonna break that to John. I'm gonna see who John picking at 147 or 154 Oscar Bud. But let me ask you this, John. Did you watch the Madrimal fight with Bud?
Yeah.
How you had that fight scored? Did you feel like that was a close fight?
Uh, I mean, you could call it close. Like a lot of people gave me slack when I was talking about it on another channel, but like I felt like Bud was really controlling that fight. They was saying Magic Mouth had him on the back foot, but I don't feel like it was a forcefully thing. I feel like it was a purposely done thing by Bud. And then
Yeah.
once he wanted to push the pace, he was able to do it with ease. Uh, that's what I saw.
Nah, that's a fact. That's what I was saying. That's a fact. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, just because Crawford wasn't hurting them every round, that don't mean Majimov was winning a round. Majimov, he wasn't really letting his hands go like that. I mean, I can't really score rounds for you if you being defensive.
It was more a fill out process to me. And
Mm,
like, cause it's a pro fight, like in the beginning half of the fight, it was more fill out. Like Madrimov was trying to um, have a kind of a dominance where he was controlling it, but he wasn't able to do it. Like he wasn't able to kind of force Bud to fight his fight. That's how I look at it. And then in the second half of the fight, it was more like Bud was able to control it. Like it was like Bud first time at the weight, and it seemed like he was just getting acclimated in the first half, and then he got comfortable, and he was just a regular Bud that he'd be at every weight after that.
mm-hmm.
That's why I saw it in that fight. And then I seen what Madrimov do in other fights, and then look, he wasn't that comfortable with Bud as he be with other fighters.
I'm about to move around, y'all. I'm gonna turn it to a road show. Uh oh, damn, they canceled the order that quick. Okay, I understand. I wouldn't have bought no KFC. I wouldn't have got no KFC delivered to me either. Certain spots, like I don't want you delivering like Taco Bell. Like I gotta eat that right then. As soon as you put it
Like,
in the shell, I gotta eat that. Like
yeah,
I don't want no greasy Taco Bell that's been sitting in your car for 30 minutes. Nah.
nah, KFC, it be once it be so greasy, you can't even eat it by the time it gets to your house.
Right.
I
Yeah, that's
used
what
to
I
work at
for
a
sure.
KFC. They gotta throw that out after like not too long.
Talk about it. Hey, let me hold on. What was I about to say? Nah, shout out to Angry Mexican. Angry Mexican is funny, bro. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's his perspective. I love that. I ain't mad at him. He ain't saying nothing out of pocket. Nah, he got his opinion. He said Oscar fought real monsters. And he said Oscar beat Sweet Pea, who was better than Bud.
That was a robbery though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got I got Bud beating Oscar at once
I gotta pick this
47
Panera up.
and 154. I got Bud beating him because he just smarter than him. But if Oscar was to catch him, then he could go night night. Sure.
Man, was Oscar a one punch knockout guy?
I wouldn't say necessarily, but he got that. He got it in him. He definitely got the pop.
Now we know for a fact Bud got it in him.
I think he would have
He
did better than
cleaned.
Canelo did uh, versus Bud.
You think Oscar would have did better than Canelo?
Yeah,
Mm.
I got
That's
Oscar beating
interesting, man.
at 154.
Mm. He said, T Hill said, hell nah, Oscar was out throwing, out landing, knocked down, and was the challenger. How he win, champ? Hey,
And
hey, salute to
Sweet
my
B
brother,
not like
Marky Dang.
Sweet B
Salutes.
more flashy. Salute Mark. Sweet B
Salutes.
more flashy than Bud. So
I
Bud
appreciate you
was
pulling up,
kind
Mark.
of
We about to work. I'm turning into a road show. You see, our good brother John in the building,
Yeah,
and
salutes to Josh. Salutes to the Indian.
native.
and you know,
Native is
Marky, he
another. It's another thing. Like never mind.
Uh,
yeah, Marky over there. You see him burping off a red stripe. He is, man. Listen, I've just come to realize that he want to be in the states so bad, man. Move your black ass to the states. Stop being angry at us.
No,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? I know we got get. He just mad. We got a plethora of white women over here. He ain't got none on his island, man. We know you want some white girls, man. Come on over.
Are you kidding me? I got Dominicans. I got Puerto Ricans. I got black women. I got Indians. I mean, what the fuck do I need from? Or excuse me. I apologize for cursing, but what the heck do I need from a snow bunny? Did you see what your brother? What's the name of that Michigan coach? You see that brother? He got messed up playing with a snow bunny. By the in the morning, like B3 in the morning, he was the head coach of Michigan
Yeah.
football. 2 years ago, he was the offensive coordinator of a national championship. And by the
Yeah.
afternoon, they had this man in shackles on video call for his arraignment because he went to the woman's house
But
and
yeah,
tried
he
to
but
break
see, he
down the
lost.
door.
Now, if you say if you, I mean, that thing so good, he lost his mind. So
No, she
that'll happen
snitched on
to a
him.
brother.
She snitched on him to his wife, and his wife threw him out, and he lost his damn mind.
Yeah, I know. I was just trolling, man. That's some wild work, man. I'm sorry to hear that for the
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. Keep your snow bunnies. I mean, we got pretty crazy women ourselves. None like a Puerto Rican
Yeah, he
love. I
said
tell you,
as did
none
he
like that
said
Puerto Rican love.
he said as did Shannon Sharp too. T Hill on it. T Hill on
Absolutely.
it. Listen, these brothers
Shannon
got to
Sharp
be
was an idiot.
extremely careful. You got to be extremely careful. But listen, you got to do what's in your. You got to handle what you can handle, man. Everybody can handle that. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to navigate these minefields we call life. Especially when you got to fade, man. You walk around, these people, they put them eyeballs on you.
Absolutely.
And some of them want to hurt you. They don't want to help you.
Shame.
Where you
Hey, but
from,
let me
B3?
get back on topic, right? Listen, Oscar De La Hoya versus Bud Crawford at 154, 107 mark two.
Say that again.
Oscar versus Bud at 147 or 154. Who you got?
I got Bud Crawford in both fights, potentially stopping him at 147.
What's your reason?
Oscar De La Hoya lost to Sweet Pea, showed he couldn't really corner Sweet Pea at all. Lost to Felix Trinidad. I personally thought he lost to Ike Cortez. Now that was an epic, epic classic fight. No doubt about it. Oscar, I thought he was getting outboxed. They had a round in there where they both dropped each other. And then that final round where Oscar caught Ike Cortez, he had him lined up on the ropes and he was just letting go everything with a crazy combination. And Cortez said, "Well, let's go, boy." And they were throwing it, bro. That's one of the craziest fights I've ever seen. But nah, I just don't like I say that Oscar's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight anybody. And he the type of dude, win, lose, or draw, he wants to give you a good show, but nah, he's not messing with no Bud Crawford. Respectfully. That ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't think he got enough diversity to his skill set. He don't got enough in the bag. But
Right. Now, people got to realize how special Terrence is as a fighter and being a switch hitter. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he really was dominant from both stances. Now, of course, we know later on in his career, he really just, the southpaw stance. He pretty much cooked Errol Spence, right? Stopped him, and then also he got the dominant performance over Canelo. So people perceive him as a southpaw, but we know southpaws would have gave the southpaw stance would have gave Oscar trouble as well.
I didn't
Um,
even think about that. Yeah.
shout out to Angry Mexican though,
I feel
man.
like
You
Floyd
know,
took it easy on Oscar though, from what I saw. Like, I feel like he really wasn't trying to do too much to Oscar.
well, and now how old was
Who?
Floyd at that point? Floyd
Floyd.
versus Oscar. He said Floyd carried Oscar.
I mean, that could be the case, but I think Oscar was just a lot bigger than him, and Floyd made the decision that he could win the fight on the ropes, just countering Oscar, and that was the case, in my opinion.
Some people felt like Oscar won that fight.
I
I
mean,
didn't.
some
I didn't.
people are on illegal medication. I'll just say that. Some people are drunks, but also
Yeah.
salute to Tommy Hill.
Yo, salute to the family, man. Salute to my main man, the factitious one, the factorian himself.
Salutes.
Salute to my
What's
main
good,
man.
T Hill? Appreciate you pulling up.
Oh, for sure. Salute to my main man, the national treasure. Hey,
Uh,
Crushed old Julio.
Hold on,
Y'all can hear
I
Tommy Hill?
broke up. Nah, I can't
can't
hear
hear
T
him.
Hill no more. Yeah. Nah, he was talking about Ja. He was talking about the national treasure. That's what he called Ja, man. Ja is a
That's
treasure,
part.
man. That's
That's
my
part
brother.
because I'm that black native
I
in
don't
him
know
too.
about that, but hey,
yo,
salute to him.
my bad. I don't think I got off. What was the last thing that I got off for you guys?
Nah, you was calling Ja national treasure.
Yeah, national treasure, aka the nephew, out here exercising his demons on cam, dog, getting that drawing off,
Uh,
creating masterpiece. Shout out to my man, Ja, real. ID. And shout out to the man that go green every damn day, dog. He out here working, dog. Out here putting them picks in, man. My man B3 was
Attitude.
really good with y'all.
uh,
Man, listen, it's a beautiful day, T Hill. Anytime brothers can come together, with our sisters and fellowship, cook, and listen. It's a lot to discuss. Let me bring you in on the show topic. Since we here, let's cook on the show topic, right? Uh
What's up?
Wilder got a lot of flack for saying, he wanted a body on his record. Uh, AJ said he wants to unalive Jake Paul in the ring.
Good.
Do you feel like what's your thoughts on him saying that? And do you believe that uh that type of rhetoric shouldn't be spoken even in a pugilistic sport where, like AJ said, he has a license to kill? Oh, I shouldn't have said that, but license to unalive.
Man. Okay,
It's
so
gonna be hard on this show not to say the K word. We just gonna cook, man.
yeah. So let's say you want to put somebody in a morbid state, but you only
That
want
sound even more brutal.
to
Whoa.
That was crazy.
but you want them to get up and go home with their kids, man. Sometimes you say creative ways of doing it just to let them know you come in there with mean intentions and you plan on putting him through some things he ain't never been before, some places he don't want to go. And sometimes in that ring we see that actually take place. Now, should it be voiced a certain way? That's PC. You never know how that should play out. But I'll say this. They don't have a problem when they be going with racial overtones and undertones. That ish that Jake Paul was doing in that freaking farce of a fight with Tank Davis was some bull ish. It should have been talked about, but it didn't receive
Yeah.
far enough press. You know what he had to do? He had to drum up some other stuff, man, just to make that ish somewhat of entertainment
Nah, that
and
no
it's
go. You talking about that no go promotion, man? I call it no go promotions. I don't, and y'all already know
exactly
what I'm talking about, the homoerotics. But no go
yeah
promotion, man. That stuff is weird, man. And he
yeah
doing it
No
again
go
with AJ.
promotion. What is that?
A
so
no go
you,
promotion, man. No go.
stuff you should not be going towards, man, to put out there to try to promote any damn thing, dog. If you're a
Yeah, they
man,
using AI to make men kiss, Marky. Like that stuff is
yeah,
weird, man.
Whoa.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
I know, certain people like that type of stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't get down like that. Especially when you using AI and you putting impressions in
Nah,
the kids' faces. It's weird.
I seen one where the dude was on the train and he was asleep, and the other dude took a picture of him and he put like an AI video of some old man in a speedo sitting next to him and hugging him and kissing him, and he had this dude walking through the train for almost 5 minutes looking for this imaginary person. Like AI is dangerous. It's a
man,
dangerous tool.
Now
big
that
time.
now that's OD, right? But let me say this. These people out here, you got to be very cautious, man. Like I was on TikTok today, and this like somebody they snapshot a picture of your face and then they put it as their avatar. And then not only that, T, you know this because people be trolling Vase so much, right? Not only that, then they gonna put lipstick on you and blush on you and all that stuff and try to turn you into a girl. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these people, I like these kids is sick, man. They gotta go outside and
I
get some
mean,
fresh air, man.
I think
Hey
you should be
man,
able to afford that type of stuff. You can't just use my image like that and my likeness like that on some Rainbow Rider stuff,
Punk behavior, man.
some
But see, that's what
fuzz
I'm saying.
packy
It's
stuff.
nobody. But here's this is what I really wanted to say the show topic. But we just gonna let the people come in. But I was gonna come in and T Hill, you typing away.
Oh
Um,
my bad, my bad, my bad. Let me go there. Them mute.
can men be honest? I want to bring BVO. Salute to my brother Blaze pulling up and salute to BVO. BVO, I want to bring you in, man. Cause everybody's getting all up in arms about what AJ said. But I'm like, can men be honest, man? Can men, say what they want and mean what they say and just speak with honesty? Like, is that even appreciated anymore? Or is it just, everybody's just gonna pander, man, pander to unfortunately the world, the nasty masses.
I think at the end of the day, you got a point. But what I've learned from being a real old school type of dude, that certain things you gotta just not do or don't talk about because you don't want to offend the women. It is what it is, and I just learned you got to choose your battles. Not saying that you got to like stand, go for anything, but sometimes some battles ain't worth taking up. Me going at a couple cats, who come from the place where the boys have a little more pride. I ain't got no smoke for them. I got other stuff to worry about because you got people doing stuff like people don't realize. Carl the Cobra Frotch was talking so crazy about Jake Paul. Nobody bought that up. He called him fake Paul, and this is a travesty. This, that, and third.
Because he did a
So he
lot.
let he let the Cobra talk like that, but he's sending Deontay Wilder cease and desist letters. So that's the kind of stuff I don't understand. It's like, so if somebody goofy that you think is okay say something cool, but when Deontay Wilder say something small like, "Hey, I don't think it's a good fight, but get your money." Why are you sending him cease and desist papers, but you ain't have no smoke like that for Carl the Cobra Frotch, who's blatantly been going on a tour with his whole podcast, saying how much he hate the fight. So I mean, I just think, and I'm not trying to accuse a lot of people are race baiters. I just think, for me, I feel like Jake made the wrong decision in doing that. I mean, Deontay Wilder shouldn't be getting no doggone papers if Carl Frotch can't get them. And Carl Frotch has been one of the biggest critics to me of Anthony Joshua's whole career. But that's the stuff we don't talk about, man. It's just sad, man. But the cool thing I will say is this, man. I think the world is headed for where it's headed. And guess what, guys? Nothing we can do about it. We're gonna see
It
even
could
more
be a good
rainbow
thing.
gang. We're gonna see even more rainbow gang stuff. We're gonna see even more like I sound like my grandmother. It's the end times, dog, and that's just what it is, because it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse, man. It's kind of where we at. I'll go from there.
Man, y'all, hey, B3, is that the girl that Alicia's fighting?
Nah, that's your nigga Johnson. Alicia, she fighting Lila Boy Don.
Well, I'm gonna have this conversation. Who's the baddest bitch on the screen? How about that one? How about that one? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Caroline Dubois was looking good though at that
I
damn
said on
press
the screen, T. I'm talking about on the screen.
Oh.
Right?
Shout out to Caroline Dubois. Shout out to Caroline
Yeah,
Dubois.
Caroline got to go see a dentist, but she is a
listen,
cutie.
Smoke. We still on B3 ESPN, man. Hold on. I gotta run the drop for Smoke. Y'all wilding out right now.
I don't be a Negro, be my nigga. All right, help me out.
I meant that in the best way. I mean in the most respectable way possible.
60, you 60 away, man. Man,
Hey,
shout out
she
to
was
my
about to
brother.
call herself did y'all see that? That Alicia, when she went at the press conference, she was about to call herself a B word at the press conference, but she held her tongue. It's like certain
She
things so you see what I'm saying? So it's still a sense she understood that she was gonna be out of pocket.
Yeah,
a
that's
real
very
rap dog. She knew that she knew that
She
girl was
bad
there
though.
for her, and she knew that
Mm-hmm.
she was gonna get pressed. So she tried to give her a Chlorilla moment, dog. She getting her Chlorilla on now. Hey, shout out to the notorious BVO, and shout out to my man Smoke too. Blaze, I didn't
Smoke
even know
dog.
Blaze
What
crept
up,
up in the
Smoke?
back door, dog. Shout out to my man Blaze, pound for pound, dog. You know what I'm saying? He putting his words into action. That Mickey Fricky said he gonna get in the ring and give somebody the business. But yeah, man, I think that
Shout out to Blaze, man.
she had that negative energy. I mean, that nervous energy, bro. Because like Caroline was in the building, dog, and they was about to start singing that song, "Sweet Caroline."
Angry Mexican.
Alicia can't beat Caroline. We already know that. I mean, you can even ask the most evil man in boxing, Smoke. He knows that. I mean,
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. In the chat. Angry Mexican. You ain't smoked nothing but a brisket, boy. I smoked you so bad on certain shows, your mama had caught on fire. Don't start that, bro. Don't start that, bro. Don't start that, bro. Like, come on, man. Angry Mexicans. All you
Hold
did
on,
was
let me
get
just
angry.
ask. Let me just see what Angry Mexican that with it, because I know you off kilter and you really out of pocket. But let me the air
you
calculator.
out of pocket.
He bought nah, he going block. You saying Gardner look like Prime D Rose in the face. So let me get you an order, man. Because that must have went past a lot of y'all.
No, I
No,
think
I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie.
just
Angry
I
I ain't
was
gonna
just
lie.
Mexican.
about to
I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie.
just about
She
to
not
say.
the
No,
prettiest woman in the world.
no, we're not doing that, man.
She
But
is
D
So
though.
Rose
y'all,
is
so you gonna
crazy.
sit up here and tell me that you think that you gonna say that about her and she and Shanika Johnson is right. So you mean to tell me that Alicia Bumgarner ain't prettier than Shanika Johnson?
Oh,
I wouldn't. I
I'm
don't think
just
so.
I mean, let me see what Shanika Johnson. Oh,
she's
That
on the
the one with the.
screen.
oh
Yeah,
shoot, my
Shanika
bad. Let
Johnson
me
got
see.
her beat. Yeah, Shanika Johnson got her beat in the face.
Yeah,
Uh,
she
Y'all
about
niggas
your
is mad.
hell
complexion. That's
no,
why,
man.
my nigga.
Alicia's way prettier than her.
Y'all I'm not talking about nobody. I know when you pull up in person, she might be too petite. You might like them thick or whatever. We
You
just talking
can't
about
talk about the
facial
body
features.
though. She got her body constructed, nigga. She a Barbie for real.
everybody like what they like.
Alicia
These
got a
dudes
little
are
hammer on her though.
nuts.
Got a little hammer on her.
What?
She got a little
Man, if
bitty
you
hammer on her.
saw Alicia in person, dog, you lose your mind, BBO. Come on,
Me,
dog. You
I've
be all up
seen
in
her,
the
man. Hold on. Now I understand you a L7 square precious cake type of nigga, but seeing no woman don't do nothing for me. You know I
That
play
was
in
Whoa,
the
that was
NFL.
over with.
Come on,
that was
ain't no
crazy.
woman, ain't no woman got me all starry eyed. Get out of here, bro.
stop.
You heard what
Stop.
Tommy
Only time a woman
Hill.
have me starry eyed is when I'm pulling my pants down. That's it.
Tom,
Stop.
What
Tommy
you talking
Hill.
about?
Tommy
What's
Hill. You
what's
heard what
up?
AB said. AB said, bro, I got the video. I'm gonna
I
just
got
leave it
the
at that.
video.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny. Apparently,
AB
your
is
boy BBO was
outrageous.
there with the bunny.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I will
That
say
ain't
shout
cute
out to
though. The
Alicia
video.
Bungana.
That ain't
She
cute.
gave me my first 400,000 view video. I appreciate her giving me that opportunity, man.
and then you gonna call her ugly. What type of damn?
I didn't say she was ugly, Smoke. I said she ain't the prettiest woman in the world.
Man,
She'll get
that's
smashed.
crazy. That's
She'll get
crazy.
smashed.
man,
Hey,
that's
That's even more
BBO,
crazy.
my man Carrier got a question for you up in the audience. I'm in the chat, man. What you feeling? What he's saying?
What did he say?
Well, he said you said she got a hammer, dog. He said you in
Yeah,
the
what
hammer
that
now.
mean?
Well, when I say hammer, I mean she ain't got no crazy hammer. Like y'all looking at the BBL bro. I'm talking about for a natural skinny girl. She got a fat little cat on her, a nice little butt on her. It ain't crazy, but she got some nice stuff on her. She'll get tore up. Anybody here tell Lisa
Now,
Lisa run on her up.
so for me, just in particular, I don't think Shanika is more attractive than Alicia, but I don't. Neither one of them really my cup of tea, though. To tell you the truth.
Is the other
The
one
only reason
Shanika?
I just had to have a comparison, but I don't know, man. Some of y'all, like they say, your default on retard.
Man, y'all
Like,
the most politically
But
correct.
you like Caroline Dubrow? She ain't seen a dentist yet. She look good, but she ain't seen a dentist yet.
Caroline Dubois is like, she's strong as hell. Like, nobody's looking at her like that.
Nah.
She look good at the press conference,
She'll get
dog.
smashed though.
He
She'll get
healing.
smashed. It ain't no doubt she'll get smashed. She'll get
She
tore up.
look good at
Nah,
the
that's
press
that.
conference.
What
That's
ain't
that
gonna
code.
get
That's that code.
smashed, man?
That's that Kodak talk, man. You gonna hit it long as she got a coochie.
But I'm gonna be
You
real
said
with you, man. It be about how
I
they
ain't
apply the
Caroline.
makeup.
Oh, you not
Sometimes
hitting
they go a
Caroline?
little overboard with the
Man.
makeup.
Respectfully, shout out to Caroline, but she looks crazy. That makeup is not good. She needs to get some. She doesn't. She needs to keep her hair down, keep it out of braids. Um, or keep it her hair down, not up. Like she
Like
got. Come on,
Alicia.
man. Yeah,
Like
I
Alicia.
yeah.
said,
Because when Alicia
I
had this
mean,
thing up, she wasn't that damn pretty.
Listen, and
listen. I say this
and she
respectfully.
need and to be honest with her, don't wear skirts and stuff and have your arms all out, man. Just wear sweats. Just be that sexy. She could be sexy in sweats, but
Oh, now you're gonna tell the
That's a
girl
chick.
That
That's
nigga
a
said
chick.
sexy and
That's a
sweat.
chick.
Caroline Dubois.
the girl
That's a
gotta
chick
wear
Caroline
who
a
gonna
Dubois
tear a
got.
bedroom up, dog. She'll leave the bedroom soaked, man. Chick like Caroline, stop it, man. Dudes are smashing her. Stop these games, man.
Yo,
Dudes is
shout out to
tearing her
Juan
up, man.
Claudio.
That's crazy, bro. You know,
Man.
dudes is smashing them. If Papoose is smashing Clarissa, like, let's not do
Juan,
this. Let's talk
salute.
about boxing. Let's talk about boxing.
We
Man,
that's
yeah,
they,
we can get
it's
back
some
to
it's some
boxing, but
dudes
hold
that
on,
are
we
letting
ain't gonna act
Clarissa sit
like
on their
Carissa
face,
ain't
bro.
soft.
Oh yeah.
You seen all that
We
pillow
was
she
just
got back
talking
there?
about
Mm.
offended women. They
But look
That's
like
a
be
he's
soft
shaking a
upset.
little
landing.
bit.
Man.
She got the pillow with feathers up in it.
Yeah,
Y'all some new niggas
yeah.
too, man. Y'all some new
Listen, BBO,
Talk
man,
to him,
listen, look,
Smoke.
Caroline Dubois coming, she gonna put your ass in a headlock.
Yeah, she gonna
Man,
put me in the
soon
right
as
slot,
soon
man.
as hey,
She gonna bite him to
anybody, I'm
death.
gonna keep it a buck. Anybody with sense to smash her, cause you know them chicks like that, who probably got that water gang on her.
Man.
She gonna tear a
Oh
bedroom up,
man.
man.
This
Keep
nigga
it
trash.
real.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
E3
Ain't nobody been
SPN.
a wingman and had to smash the ugly fat chick. Stop.
That was you,
Hold
BBO?
on, Smoke. Smoke. Hold on, man. I know you a goon, but everybody
I am
don't
a
gotta be
goon, and
down
I'm
like you.
telling you, I done had to
You a
smash the
goon.
big ugly one.
And
You gotta stay.
BBO pull up to their house with a
You
case
gotta
of
stay in
water
your
and some
place. You a
diapers and
goon, dog.
Nah, man,
Hold
Nigga,
on,
you
I gotta
played
get
with
this
the
back.
Detroit
That
Red
was
Wings, dog.
I don't gotta stay nowhere.
You a
I get
goon.
the pretty one
hold
when
on,
I was
man. Hold on.
younger.
I gotta get this on. This is
When I
crazy.
was
Is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers? You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.
every pretty chick ain't got good cat, and y'all know that.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, that only
It
and it's the
usually
only
be.
reason.
I'm gonna
Hey,
keep it
listen,
a buck.
hold on. That's
Blue
only if
baby
she
mom
getting
be
ran
ugly,
in.
and they girl be
Hold on,
No,
fine.
I'm
Smoke.
gonna
Now
keep it
you
a
know
buck.
for a
It be
fact
that
that's
chick that
only
ain't
if
the
she getting ran
prettiest.
through. Let's be real.
It's a chick that ain't the prettiest that's gonna go to work. Them pretty girls be want to lay down. They ain't throwing nothing back. They ain't doing nothing but laying down. That's it. That's it. And all they want to do is they
That's
want
a
you to hit
myth.
it from the back. They
Yeah,
want you
he
to hit
just
it
ain't
from the
had a lot
back.
of pretty
That's
ones,
it.
dog. That's all he's saying.
Nigga, stop, bro.
Hey,
Nigga, stop, man. I done been in your town and had some of the prettiest shit that came out, man. Stop it, bro.
listen.
Yeah,
Y'all
you had
know
to say
for a
hello,
fact.
nigga.
The
Huh?
only time cat ain't good if it ain't yours. If that joint ain't if it ain't working how it's supposed to work, all that mean is somebody else in it.
And
So
guess
just
what? And guess what? You don't
that's the
own nothing.
only
It's just
time
your
I ever
turn.
had a bad cat. It wasn't mine.
Hey, it ain't
Hey,
even
I was
hey, hey,
yours
let's
anyway.
chill, man,
All you
because you
can do
never
is
know who
enjoy.
watching the show, man. We could have Mrs. BVO watching the show. This nigga out
That's what
here,
I'm saying. This guy talking.
listen.
this nigga out
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
here, he reckless right
Talking
Come
now.
like he a
on,
free
man. You
agent.
I'm
gotta be
talking
more
reckless. I'm keeping it
responsible
buck.
than
I'm
that.
keeping it real.
I'm
When I was
talking
a
You was
single man,
just talking about you ain't want to say too much. You don't want to offend the women. And then
I'm
you
I'm
talking
just
not
said,
reckless.
offending nobody. I didn't say nothing crazy. I
nah,
didn't say
I ain't
nothing
saying you
crazy.
said nothing crazy. I'm saying, though, it's easily for somebody to get
This
offended.
is the thing, Joe. That's
yeah,
the thing, Joe.
that's a fact.
That's the thing. For L7 who don't talk to women, they gonna think what I'm saying is crazy. All I'm telling you is you want girls that want you. You don't. It don't even really. I'm gonna keep it a buck. At our age, most of us is over 30. At our age, it's about the women that want you. Yeah, it's cool to talk to the pretty girl, but they don't want to do nothing. Man, I want a girl that want me, not the world gonna let me. Just keeping it a buck. Most pretty
Who
girls out there
again,
want to lay
BBL?
down. Most of the girls I don't want to lay down or they want you to hit them from the back. That's it. But you get that girl that look okay, she about to go to work. Like Kumo D, dog. She about to go to work. You're gonna be shivering when you done. So I
Man,
want
listen,
girls that
tell these
want me.
shorties, hey,
Just
we
keep it a
working,
buck.
man. We working, and you 100% right. Them little young girls was talking about doing all this riding. Listen, like you talking about Caroline Dubois. That young girl, she trying to break the bed. She trying to break. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to enjoy ourselves. They gonna
She
break.
going to work, bro. You gonna be like, wow.
Hey yo, yeah, like I can't be too forward on it,
Hey,
man. This is
ask Juan Claudio.
B3ESPN,
Ask my
man. We
nigga
gotta
Juan
just
Claudio. Ask my nigga. Ask Juan. He makes sandwiches all day. He know. Tell him Juan.
Bodega
Oh,
hey,
Juan.
is my brother
hey,
Juan
you,
still here? Or he
hey,
gone? Oh, he
listen. Hey,
gone.
when you about to you avoid one of them situations, BVO.
When?
And listen, shorty, you know that because they moving too fast. This little young shorty, she gonna text me. I ain't text her back. She gonna say bye. An hour later, and you know for a fact what that mean.
Yeah,
She trying to prove something. Like,
yeah. I mean, and all you can
what
do
up,
as a
Blue?
single man, all you can do as a single man is kick back and let her go to work. That's it. That's it.
Listen, and then listen, and they quick with it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
I
Hey,
ain't
let,
gonna
let
lie.
me.
I ain't gonna lie. The stuff I talk about ain't for punks and losers, man. If you don't get no yamps, you ain't gonna be able to take what I say, bro. This is what it is, dog. You
Oh
know,
man, shout out to Blue.
I
He
talk
said
about, I
y'all
talk to a nigga.
wilding in my opinion, man. Let's get back on track. Man. You
Yeah,
like
because you don't get no yamps. That's why you
Nah,
saying that.
I'm
freaky
telling
dog
you,
calling.
man.
If you get yamps, dog, nothing I said is wrong, bro.
Terrible.
Hey, but hey, shout out to BVO. He said he a changed man, dog. He done found God and
Oh
now
man,
he
you know
found his
what? Me,
purpose.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. My wife, the greatest thing that happened to me, dog. But before I met her, it was some young yamps that went to work. They went to work. I mean, it is what it is, dog. If you handsome and got a few dollars, man, it's going down. It's going down.
Meet me in the trap.
Yeah,
It's going down.
yeah,
Because
hey,
I'm
BVO,
gonna keep it
you
a
a
buck.
y'all know
wild
I'm gonna
this the
keep
boy.
it a
road
buck.
show.
You a wild boy.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
keep
B.
it a buck. I done bought a blunt for 50 and smoked it down and went to work. I done that. Everybody who a player done that. It be these precious cake niggas who watch porn their whole life don't know what they even talking about. What you
Says a
He
talking
nigga that
about?
watched porn his whole
ain't,
life, dog.
he ain't
Hold
lying.
on. I'm gonna keep it a
He ain't
buck with you.
lying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dog.
All of it sound thirsty though. All of it.
It sounds thirsty because you don't get no yamps. That's why it sounds thirsty. You
He
don't
ain't
get no
lying.
yamps.
Ja, you better
He,
let him know you the national treasure up in this
That's like
piece.
Man,
saying
get out of here, man.
a
What are
drug addict.
the LeBar
That's like
Burton
a
after
drug
Hold on,
school
addict
nigga
let
like
us
saying
Ja
speak.
don't get no
Let us come
yamps?
back.
Go ahead.
Let us talk. Go ahead, y'all.
you saying that sound thirsty because I don't get no yams. It's like a drug addict saying the same thing about drugs. Like it sound thirsty because you don't do drugs.
Well, I'll say this since you want to be a fake ass Devin the dude. This is what I'll say, Devin the dude.
Ja,
Most
what was
most
that?
most niggas,
It
man,
sound
most
thirsty.
niggas
Just
that
keep it in a buck. It just all sound
it
thirsty.
sound.
It is.
How does it sound thirsty to say you can
It
have good
sound
times
like
with
it
women?
sound undisciplined. I don't mean I don't give a
Nah,
Oh,
he
okay.
damn.
talking about the $50 blunt, John. That was OD, BVL.
All of it
Yeah,
sound
that was
thirsty.
I've
OD.
done it. I've
Yeah,
done it. You've done
yeah,
it.
That
I'm
was
sure
yeah,
people
OD.
that have done it. I ain't about to get no girl no money. I'm not like, yo, I'm not gonna give her no money.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I ain't bought no $50 blunt,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah,
like, come on, man,
yeah.
oh, it's only one person in here right now, but you never know. YouTube, I'll say it then. I mean, I caught the neck for $40 one time, but
Yeah, that's crazy. That sounds
Wow.
crazy. You
Yo,
paying for
Hey,
that?
yo,
can men tell the
You paying
truth?
no,
for some?
listen, that was a young
Ken
kid,
ain't
man.
know
I
the
was young.
Yeah,
question.
you
I ain't
paying
know
Tell
for
the
no better.
truth.
you paying for
yo.
the neck, bro? Ain't no way you paying for neck, my boy.
Hey
Ain't no
man,
way
man,
y'all
looking
niggas
if
is
you got it, man. What you talking
Now this
about?
nigga out here dropping
Wow,
off
wow,
Hold
come
on,
on,
hold on,
wow.
hold on, hold on.
what?
Let's
Nah,
not,
I'm
hey,
that
keeping it a
hey,
buck.
nigga
I'm
is
gonna
listen,
keep it
crazy.
a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
hey, T
I'm
Hill,
gonna say
listen.
something. I'm gonna keep it.
I ain't
There's
gonna.
one person here. So I'm gonna say this. I didn't spend 50 on a blunt because I wanted to smoke anyway. I wanted to get high anyway.
on a blunt is on a
Hey,
blunt
listen. I
for
was out.
40
I
off
was
some
from. I
neck
Because
was
is
this
coming
is
in
wild
before
work.
town from out of
pre-roll. This is
town.
before
Listen,
pre-rolls.
I was coming.
This is
Listen, I was
before.
coming back in town from out of town.
Yeah,
I ain't had
he
no
had to be
shorties
stopped,
around.
man.
OD.
So listen, we had to catch some neck for $40.
Hey man,
My man
carry
Ron
Listen,
Claudio was trying to get his bars off.
yo,
Go
first of
ahead,
all,
Juan.
Go
paying
ahead.
for some neck
BBL
is
got his
wild
wallet. Go
work.
ahead, Walker.
Paying for some neck is wild work. That's one. Two, BBO ain't lying though. He ain't lying. Them so-sos, bro. Them so-sos the ones, man.
I don't
Don't,
hear
yeah,
nothing now.
Yeah, man. Like, see, niggas don't get yep, so they don't realize that.
them
Yo,
so-sos the ones,
if
bro.
we ain't talking about my wife, we talking about having a good time. When I leave the bar, man, I'm already ready to do something.
Yeah,
Hey
that's a
yo,
fact, bro.
let's change the channel, dog. Somebody
Ready?
might tune
Because I
in.
didn't already listen.
This
T
nigga might
Hill,
be
T
on the
Hill,
he
couch
ain't
or off
lying.
T
the.
Nah,
Hill,
it might be
T
He not
Hill.
BBL.
I
Let
lying,
him
didn't
T.
finish
have.
talking,
Hold on,
He not
Hill.
lying,
T
T.
Let him
Hill.
He not
continue.
I didn't
lying,
already
T.
had. I didn't already have 5 shots of that hen, dog. I'm ready. I'm ready to beat something down. Now I
How
get
that
some
key?
niggas want to go home and watch TV. That ain't me.
How that key Glock
That
song?
ain't me.
How that key Glock song?
Mm-mm.
How that key Glock song go?
That
She
ain't me.
ready?
Oh
She
snap! This
ready?
nigga
But
recording.
hey, I'm
Hey,
about to put
y'all
on my Pretty
okay,
Ricky
man.
CD.
Hey,
I'm
smoke.
about to put on
This
my
nigga
hold on. I'm about to
really
put
is.
on my Ricky CD, and I'm about to go somewhere and get somebody right. That's what I'm about to do.
Nah, that's a
Hey,
fact.
you know
That's a
what? So,
fact.
so
Said lay some stuff straight.
Salute to the family, Juan and Blue pulling up, man. I'm going in and out on the audio. Salute to the
Nah, you
family.
you you
Nah,
ain't going
Carrie,
in and out, nigga.
you
You
pay for
said
it,
you got
Carrie.
40. You said you
You
spent
pay for it.
$40 for some neck, nigga, and it was
so
the
I ain't
best
know.
neck of
Hey,
your
look,
life,
so
You don't
dog.
even
what?
know where I'm
Look,
Nah,
hey,
at.
I was
listen.
talking. I thought I cut Juan off. That's the part
Hey,
I was
look.
talking about.
So what? If
look,
you look in the
so
chat,
check this out.
niggas is talking about. Hey,
So,
look. Angry
so
man
check this
said
out.
you pay for the convenience and so she can leave.
Nah, facts. But you
Absolutely,
got the
Look,
absolutely.
so
I listen,
y'all can
T
say
Hill.
what.
Hey, T Hill. Since you can hear me, since you heard that, here it is. Listen. Hey, she made a young boy pop so quick. I was like, I still got to give you the whole 40. She was like, boy, it's the principle.
This nigga
The whole
wildin'.
30.
Wow.
She was like,
Hey,
I
look.
still got to give you the whole 40. I was
Man,
like, I was in and out
B3,
like a
I don't never
robbery.
want to
Listen,
hear.
it was
Uh,
so.
This nigga wildin'.
Yeah, but
I don't
you know
want.
what's so
Hey,
funny about
Hey,
this
hold
story?
on, hold
It's
on. Let me
actually
say this.
true.
Let me say this.
It's actually
Let me say
true.
this real quick. Let me say this real quick, y'all.
yes, it's real shit. It's just the
You
real life.
know,
Hey, Carrier said it
so
was good.
not check it out, check it out, check it out. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead, Blue.
Y'all hate me for saying this, man. But I don't be tricking off for shit. You know what I'm saying? So we do trick off when you're in a relationship. That's automatic. You feel what I'm saying? It's still tricking off. You paying. You see what I'm saying? But when you're in a relationship, bro, you tricking off, which is okay. But be proud and say that's what I'm doing. Don't be the man that's sitting there saying like, oh, uh,
Hey, Blue, man, Blue Hustle. He sound like the dude I used to buy weed from back in the day.
that's crazy. Why
That
you?
nigga got
Who
censored. Boy, they,
made
they
you
cut his
like
ass
this?
real quick.
Yeah, who
Because you know
made
when
you
you
like
listen to
this,
Blue
son?
Talk,
Man, that brother
when you
ain't getting
listen to Blue
censored.
Talk, that sound like a nigga. That sound like a nigga you'll get a bottle of that promethazine from back in the day. Because he in there
What is
playing the
wrong with
game,
this
watching
dude?
TV.
That
What is
nigga called
wrong
him
with this
super
dude,
pimp.
bro?
See,
But
I mean,
but
coming
I
from
get
where
it
I
though.
come
I get
from,
it because
man.
Go ahead.
I said, coming from where I come from, man. The game is prolific up here, as far as
Where you from?
woman, men of leisure, gentlemen of leisure. Up here, I'm
Where
from
you from?
Seattle. I'm from Seattle.
Oh, what part? You from the CD or you from the South End?
It's Central District, 20th and Yesler. You
Oh
already
man, they go
know.
down over there. Shout out to the CD, bro. Shout out to
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
gentrified, but shout out to the CD, man. They got all the yumps on the
Exactly,
CD.
He's in. He got all
exactly,
the yams
exactly.
and Blaze. Man, please stop.
Nah, what
Hey,
I'm saying is
Hey,
that
hey, Blaze, my line. They be having them little mixed girls. They be having hammers, dog. Straight over there by downtown, over there by that what's that soul food spot, man? You know what I'm talking about by the water. What's that soul food spot all them chicks be at?
which one?
It's a soul food
I'm
spot in
not
the
sure.
CD,
I'm
man.
not sure.
I can't think
Hey,
of the
Oh, you
name. It
talking
might not
about
even be there no more.
did y'all hear what I said, man? My
Crawfish Corner?
apologies.
Oh no, you talking about Blue Water Bistro.
Yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Water Bistro.
Man, you gotta have
It's
your
right on the
cheese at the
water.
Blue Water Bistro. You gotta have your cheese right, because you leaving with something.
Yeah,
Keeping it a buck.
yeah, yeah.
This
I put
I
nigga,
take my I
boy.
take my wife through there every
Blaze.
now and then.
You
Hey
can't
Blaze, I
take
put that
BBO
creed on.
nowhere. That
I
nigga
put that
telling the
creed
business.
on, Blaze. I'm leaving out with something. Am I lying?
Yeah, nah, you leaving out with something. They choosing up here, man. You know,
So y'all
Hey, did
niggas
y'all
don't
hear?
choosing up
travel, so
here.
y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. But if you travel, Tacoma, Washington got some yamps. The CD, the South End is the livest part of Seattle now. The CD then fell off because it's all gentrified now. But if y'all niggas travel, y'all realize it's a lot of fun out here. Y'all can have all the fun y'all want.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
no, it's live. It's live up here.
BBO, where you at? You ain't in Washington State.
No, I'm from Cleveland, but I've been to Washington State. Remember, I was playing with the Seahawks back then.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I did.
yes. So you know what time it is. That's what I'm saying. You was a ball player up here. You already know.
Yeah,
Aurora.
Hold on,
You
who's
know you been
that?
on Aurora.
Who's that?
BVO. You been on Aurora.
yeah, because you know what I
Hey, that's
didn't realize?
Blaze.
I'm gonna give it a buck. I didn't know.
Because
I
I'm
didn't
a
know it was
mob.
so many
Blaze,
black people.
Blaze,
I didn't
you
know it was
stay
so
in
many
Washington
black
State?
people in Seattle. Say it again. I
I'm
lived in
saying,
Hey,
Tacoma,
Blaze.
Washington. I
let
lived in
me
Tacoma,
clue my man
Washington.
Blue in, dog. On these panels, man. Band up from your area, as is Blaze. They all from y'all from the same area, bro.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
cracking lacking? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
that's why
saying?
y'all
What's
talk that.
good?
That's why y'all
The
talk that
Evergreen
Kelly
State.
Slick talk. Yeah,
The
y'all niggas talk
Evergreen
like
I
State.
mean, because damn near the whole town is a track. That's why. It's
I
part of the
never knew there was
culture
so
up
many
here.
niggas out there, Blaze. That's the part that always got me. I was like, where all these Japanese and niggas come from? I couldn't believe I was in. It was like that up there. Oh, I'm lying.
Yeah, nah,
There's
nah,
hella
we out
Japanese
here. We
niggas
out
up
here.
there. Stop it, bro. It's hella Japanese niggas up there. You would think you at a Pokemon festival. There's so many Japanese niggas out there.
Well,
Hey,
I won't say Japanese niggas. I don't know what you're talking about when you say
with
that, BBO. But
Chinese, Cambodians, like all these different Asian type niggas
it's
that's
more
out there.
Mexican
They
now.
brought
It's
them
more
over to
Mexican
build
now,
a
bro.
railroad, BVO.
Look.
Say it
It's
again.
more Mexicans now, fam. I'm trying to tell you,
Oh,
man.
they
We
made
getting
it up. They made it up
overpopulated.
that far.
Oh my gosh,
He
man. They
said
trying to
Hey, but
take
the
over.
railroad.
They trying to
What
take
year did you
over.
play for the Seahawks? What year did you play for the Seahawks?
I was there from 13 to 15.
You was
So
on the
who you
Super
play
Bowl
with?
squad?
Say it again.
Right?
You was on the Super Bowl squad?
I ended up getting cut because back then, Mike Flynn was supposed to start, and I did some stupid stuff. Like we had like a thing where we put soap and socks, and we ended up beating each other. You know, we would beat niggas with the socks, and Russell would talk real crazy, and we beat him too bad, and we got cut from the team. But I stayed there a little longer because I was trying to move. I ended up moving to San Diego, but they had already
Hold
paid
on.
for my crib for a year, so it was like I could come back and forth. You know what I mean?
Hold on,
Okay.
BBO.
What
You
Go ahead.
position?
said you ruined. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. BBO, you said, nigga, you went to some penitentiary ways and pulled
Yeah.
out a sock and put some soap in it, nigga, with
Soap
a
in the
group of
sock.
niggas, with
I'm
a group of
different, Blue. I'm different.
men.
You know how niggas talk
Nah, you
crazy.
ain't different. You did it with a
No,
group
no,
of men.
right. So what did you want me to do? Put my fist on it? I wasn't gonna
Nah,
do that.
what I
I
wanted you
wasn't
to
gonna
do
do
is
that.
tell these niggas this nigga is some weird ass shit. And what the fuck is y'all niggas doing? Nigga, this shit don't even sound right. You gonna whoop my
They think,
ass with a motherfucking sock and some soap, nigga? We got a problem, bro. We ain't
well, let me
You
friends.
friends.
ask you
know, hey,
this.
We ain't
Let me ask
homies.
you
We
this.
ain't brothers.
Let me ask you this.
Russ ain't built like that.
So I'm gonna bang with you and ruin my opportunity by breaking a hand or something? Eggs, no. I'm not gonna do that. but I'm gonna let you know I'm not
Nah,
playing.
we ain't banging.
But didn't
Period.
you
That's
do
what I'm
that?
trying to say. We
But
supposed to
didn't
be
you do that?
friends.
See, you talking like little kid stuff. In the NFL, it's a job. You ain't there to be nobody's friend. It's fuck everybody. You trying to make the team.
Nigga. So why would you sit there? Listen, if
Well,
it's
why?
fuck
That's what
everybody,
I said.
listen. If it's fuck everybody, why are you walking or why are you participating with these goofball ass niggas doing?
Oh,
You
no,
talking
it
about
was me
soft
that did it.
and
No, it was. Let me explain it to you better so you get so you can
okay,
get the picture.
okay,
What y'all
okay. My
saying.
bad, my
So
bad,
when
my
we would
fault.
be on the field, right? So I was a right guard
Mm-hmm,
back then, right? When we be on the
mm-hmm,
field, Russ would be talking crazy because he was running team he was running with. I was on the third team. He was running with the third team back then, right? But he was playing so well that he ended up going all the way to the first team, right? And he would
mm-hmm.
tell us, us third team guys, because what you got to do in the NFL is you got to mimic defense. So sometimes you might play both ways to give niggas different looks. And he would tell us how broke we was. We ain't gonna ever do nothing in the league. How we hold. And then one day I said, "Oh, I'm a hold. Okay, cool, cool. I got you."
Who
So
was
what I
talking to you
did
like
was,
that, BBO?
Russell, what became Russell Wilson? Because back then you got to remember he was just a third round pick. Third round picks don't always make the team. Just like
He be
me being a
talking
rookie
greasy
free
like
agent.
that. He had. I didn't know he was built like that. I didn't know he
No,
was
he a
talking
good
crazy
dude. He
like
a
that.
good dude. I was just young and immature, so him calling me a B and all that. I wasn't used to
Damn.
hearing that from anybody.
Who called you a
So it
B,
was
man?
He said
that's
Russell
how that's how
Wilson.
they were talking. That's how they was talking back then. So he want to call niggas broke
Um,
B's and all this. You know me, I
Yeah.
got your broke B swinging. So as soon as that happened, one day we all at the because we stay like in this auditorium with these bunks and whatever. So one day he was talking crazy. I said I got him. I said I'm still on this nigga when we get out the facility. And one of the niggas was like, no, don't do that. Let that go. So what I did was I got some sock. We used to use that ivory soap, and we put all that. We put about 4 or 5 bars, and I just beat Russell till I got tired. And he didn't even
Damn.
tell.
oh shit,
He didn't
y'all
even.
niggas
He didn't
weird.
even tell. He didn't tell what happened. Basically, he had some marks on his face. So they asked who did it. He said, and then he said who did it like a rat, and it was me and my other dude, and we got cut. And that's it is what that happens all the time in the NFL.
Okay, hold
I'm
Yeah,
on. So I'm
man.
gonna
You know you
give
can't
you
whip the
props. But
QB.
hold on, fuck that. I'm gonna give you props because that nigga was talking trash. But at the same token, my nigga, you know you can't do shit like that.
Not the
You
And I
can't
was
do
QB.
shit.
I was young. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was young and I was doing so well. I knew I had other opportunities. I wasn't tripping. Cause you, cause y'all
Yeah,
don't y'all looking at it as fans. As me being a rookie free agent, I had like six, 7 teams call me as soon as the draft ended. As soon as the draft was over, I had niggas calling me right away. So it wasn't
hey,
no
you
big
you you
deal.
can't teach 6'5", 300, man. That's just what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
nah, not
And
at
you gotta
all, man.
remember,
I don't care what sport it is.
y'all gotta remember, I had just seen my homeboy go number 2. I had just seen my homeboy go number 2. And then, fast forward, you see what Kareem did. So I played in the same league with Mitch Trubisky, Kareem Hunt, Christian Kersey. So when you see these type of niggas make it, I just knew all I had to do was get a chance. It didn't matter where it was, who it was. I just had to get a chance. Only reason I didn't play longer than NFL is because my hips didn't last. I was already hurt from high school, and I never got the issue fixed. And then when I got 22, 24, it just was too bad. So I said, forget it. And I got in the car business, and I've been blessed ever since. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Football is one of them things where I played from kindergarten to 24. Not many people can say that. I'd have been around the world twice. I've been in
Now,
Japan and back.
hold on. Y'all hear me?
Go ahead.
Y'all hear
Yeah.
me? Listen, we gotta get back to boxing, man. Listen, and of course we ran the ladies off, the ladies, but they'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, listen, they leave and they come back because they love you. BBO, let me ask you this, right? It was a lot of talk. Shout out to Angry Mexican. He was talking about Oscar De La Hoya versus Bud. I want to bring that back up. At 147 or 154, who you got, Oscar versus Bud? And I want Blaze Smoke, Blue, everybody to come in and cook on that.
I would have, honestly, to tell you the truth, I would have Bud because I've seen him beat niggas like Oscar before. Oscar was special, but Bud is on a different level. I don't necessarily care for Bud, but he on a different level with it, man. If we being real, I don't think he would have beat Oscar.
But whooping
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah,
if not
I
stopping
got
him.
I got Bud. I got,
Even
and
if
I would
not
say
stop him,
stop him just cause of De La Hoya's style. De La Hoya try
the
to
way he
fight him and
fight,
give
yeah,
him
he might
opportunities.
get
Yeah,
hurt. He
he'll
might
give
get
him
hurt trying to fight that
opportunities.
nigga.
Man, Bud's different, man. Bud's different.
Yeah.
And the thing is with these casual fans is they just watch highlights or they just watch clips. They just watch people talking. They don't actually watch boxing. If you go back and watch all his tape, the man's a martial artist, man. And Tim Bradley, broke it down best, like when he was on his interview with Andre Ward, and he was breaking down how, he was that first sparring session with Bud, he went back and watched the tape. You feel me? Then he
Hmm.
came back in and gave him a different approach because I think the first approach he was pressing him and Bud was on the back foot. Then the next approach, then he tried to fight off the back foot and Bud was just, walking him down, just taking what he was giving him. But he said one thing that he said was that Bud got a photographic memory. He download. And I seen it. I seen it in the Ngannou fight. I seen a clip of somebody breaking it down in the Ngannou fight when he caught him with that body shot. That was a counter to a combination that Ngannou threw earlier. And then the when he knocked out David Albanesian,
Avocado.
it was a yeah, avocado. Exactly. My
Amnesia.
bad. It's hard for me to
Y'all
pronounce his
niggas.
name. With
It's
avocado,
amnesia.
man,
This
he
nigga.
threw that he threw that same combo and Bud countered it the first time. You feel me? With what was it? Was it a six? And then he countered him with a 6-3. Wasn't that what the combination was? The right hand that put him down. But Bud's a beast, man.
Right hand to the
He's
body
just
at
he's
that.
just different. And it's just unfortunate because the argument's gonna always be with a De La Hoya. De La Hoya came up in an era with the level of competition was just crazy. And boxing was so active. You know what I'm saying? Boxing at the
No, but he
highest
was
level
avoided,
is not
Blaze.
active
You
no
gotta
more.
get Bud that.
You want to know something?
Bud was avoided because he came up. He came up. He could have got some smoke. He just was the wrong
Yeah,
color and was avoided because
yeah.
Canelo, him and Canelo came up at the same time and they got plenty of smoke. Canelo got plenty of smoke. He was just avoided. I mean, he's
Yeah,
got to
You
get
but
the
want to
butt
know?
yeah, but Canelo got the smoke because they had
because
because
of his skin color.
because of his skin color and how they was selling him. You was able people make but see Canelo could make you an offer that you can't refuse. Cats would look at the paper on with Bud and look at Top Rank and what they was offering. It was like hell nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was the risk versus the reward versus Bud ain't never been right. That's why he had to trick Canelo into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
gotta think when he destroyed Bud, when he destroyed Spence, you gotta think who would really fight him after he destroyed Spence like that. You
Hold
feel
on,
me?
fam. Hold on. Fighters have had the highest payday fighting Bud, so that's the only reason
Yeah,
I'm
but
coming
it's
in and
it's
saying something.
relative though, Blue. It's relative though, Blue. Your
It's
highest
about it being
payday
a
against
hard
Bud
fight,
is
Blue.
different from your highest
No,
payday
no,
against
no, 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 no.
Canelo too.
Yeah,
Understand that.
don't
I
pickle
understand
pull.
that.
Don't pickle pull. We not hating on it. Don't pickle
No,
pull.
no.
We not
Hold
hating
on,
on
hold
it.
on. I'm not saying you're hating. What I'm saying is that no matter what, it's high risk but high reward.
Yeah, but what I'm
No, it's
telling you, the
not. No, it's
fairness and
not
the
because
Yes,
I'm
how
it
gonna
much
take.
is. It's
I
fighting is
not.
gotta.
like
No,
They
it's
nah.
get
not
every
because I can get
fighter
hurt
that has
messing with
fought
Bud.
that every fighter that has fought Bud, they get the highest payday. And now it's like I just said, it's high risk with high reward, bro. You're
But I
gonna
But
gotta
the
get
work
beat
high
up.
risk
around
is
with
he
the. I
breaks
gotta
you
work around
up
with the
though. He
punches.
destroys you.
Exactly, bro. It's high risk with high reward. It's what
But
I'm
what I'm telling
saying.
you is it's the risk is way higher in relation to the reward with other fighters. That's the only point I'm trying to make, bro. You get your highest payday with Bud, but it ain't as high as you would get if you was fighting Canelo, homie. Nowhere near the realm of money
But
you
not
would get
everybody's
fighting
getting a
Canelo.
Canelo sweepstakes. So therefore, no matter what, every fighter that has fought Bud, they say, even when Sean Porter fought him, what did he say? Man, I got the most money I've ever, got fighting Bud. Every fighter that fights Bud says the same thing. Now,
Yeah,
all
but
I'm
but but
saying,
Blue, what we're talking about is the other people who avoided him. We're not talking about who took the fight because by the
okay. No,
time
no,
by the
no,
time
no.
Bud
Okay,
gets to there,
okay.
we're talking
I
about
got
who
you.
didn't take the
I
fight,
got
bro.
you.
You
Okay,
feel
I
me? We're
got
not
you. I
saying he
got you.
wasn't sellable. That's the false narrative. You feel me?
No,
We
no,
knew Bud.
I
Everybody kind
got
of
you. I
knew who
got you.
Bud was
I
when
didn't know that
because
y'all
think
was.
about it. Because think about it, but let's just sew this up real quick. Think about how Bud enters 147. You feel me? He
Mm,
knocks off the guy who so-called beat Manny. You feel me? So he's known when he
mm.
gets there. You feel me? And then he starts handling his business. So he's the guy right there. You're gonna get paid at that particular moment. But what you're also gonna see is all them guys around him. That was the names, the Thurmans, the Mannies, the whoever was popping at that weight class. No
Yeah.
bueno. They're like, no, he break because one thing about it, they be knocking Bud's resume, but Bud ends people's careers. You feel
Can
me?
I ask y'all something real quick? Do y'all think that Bud is a master of being a dog of boxing? Think about it. A dog. I'm talking about getting in there when it comes to finishing you, when it comes to doing certain things that you wouldn't expect him to do. Do y'all think, in my personal opinion, I feel like he's a master of being a dog, and that's the reason why I got him to the position that he's in, because he has done certain things that you ain't seen, going basically undefeated, getting all KOs and 147, being a dog. You see what I'm saying?
Man, he's
Getting
he's
in
he's
there,
different, bro.
knocking them cats out. He's a great finisher. You see what I'm saying? It takes a dog to be a finisher. You can't
Yeah, I
just be a
think it
finisher.
ain't just the damage that he do. It's just
Yeah.
his preciseness, man. He's a fucking
Yeah,
martial
that's
artist,
what I'm
bro.
saying. He's a
Real talk.
dog. He gets in there,
Hey,
he
man,
get in there and do what he do.
listen, man. The nigga was bumping the intro music to The Last Dragon before he fought Earl Spence, warming
hmm
up.
hmm
This is the type
hmm
of shit he be on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it's just
he
it's
listen to
crazy.
whatever he want to. Yeah, exactly. He listen to whatever he
It's
want. He don't be
crazy, bro.
complaining. Yeah. My
Y'all
bad.
hear me? How my
I
audio
thought you
coming
guys were
through?
saying something. We can't hear you, Pam. We can't hear you. B3.
Man,
We
that's
hear you,
cap.
Pam.
Shout out to Blue Hustle, man. Listen, I'm down. I'm in the backwoods right now. But we working, right? My bad. I missed the conversation. So my apologies to the people. But let me pivot real quick, right? With let me hold on, let me run this. I wanted to run this for the people. It's one in a minute. Let me run this real quick. Shout out to Bud. We gonna stay on Bud, man. It's King Bud around here.
Terrence Bud Crawford, your name is now in the history books, a name that'll never be forgotten. How would you describe this totally dominant performance?
Man, like I said before, I want to give an honor to God because without Him, none of this would be possible. Man,
You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back.
Bad angle for me, that right may have been blocked.
By the way, the two first clean punches of the fight for Crawford.
Only one by Crawford.
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terrence Crawford right there. Canelo. See the exchange from both fighters. That left hook that Canelo's been landing. Uppercut from Terrence Crawford. A 2-3 piece from Terrence Crawford.
So your goal was to go up and become undisputed. 3 different. There you go. There you go.
Thank you, GOAT, because you are the GOAT of this era.
Talk to him.
Man,
The
listen,
goat,
man, I
the
had the
goat.
pleasure of being there, man. I was there, bro. That's one thing about it, man. I'm 39, man. So, Bud, I had the opportunity to see Bud, of age, aware, looking at, recognizing what I'm seeing, man, to see the greatest of his era, man, is a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing.
Shout out to my guy Blaze. He said, nigga, I'm 39. Nigga, stop playing with me.
Hey, salute to the family BVO. You already know, man. The cash app is always B3 picks, man. We definitely working. Man, I be appreciating all the love and support. Grinding on YouTube, man. We close to monetization. So definitely what I'm saying, help the grind, continue to support. We working. We definitely working. Let me say this, right? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this from y'all perspective. And before I lose audio, do y'all foresee there being a number that Bud will come back for, or do y'all believe he's retired and he'll never box again?
I think the only way Bud comes back, and it's like more sooner than later, is if it's the Canelo rematch. Otherwise, I don't think he comes back. And the reason why is because the way Bud devoted himself to the sport, to the craft. I don't think he's one of them type of individuals that'll go off somewhere and be doing non-boxing and then just come back in and fight somebody. Because that's not how he been winning. He been winning by being all the way locked in. So and his money straight. He done played Monopoly. He done bought his whole block. He done bought like he done when he after that Spence fight, I seen an interview. He said he owned over like 40 properties and then he be traveling around the world, making deals and shit. You feel me? And he got Warren Buffett on speed dial. So money ain't no issue with Bud. You know what I'm saying? So only way I think he comes back like more sooner than later is if the Canelo fight's on the table and they sell it. I think in my opinion, I think Canelo blew the rematch as far as selling it because of what he said at the press conference. He should have just lied and said, "Hey, I think I won." You feel me? All his fans would have been rabid, people would have believed him, and then there would really be hype for the rematch. But we literally seen what we seen and he confirmed it, you know what I'm saying, in the post-fight interview. So he really kind of threw you water on what could have been a better, fight for more money and more demand. And that's just my honest opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I think I'm gonna add to what he said. Because Blaze brought some good points, and I agree with him. Um, but I also think that if everything would align properly for him to come back and get undisputed at 160, then he might do that. The only reason why I'm saying that because I feel like when he found out that Jennebeck tested he was dirty. That's when he basically was like, you know what? I don't really want to have to sit there and wait around for everybody to gather, the belts, and that might take time. So he doesn't know if that takes time or not. But if everything was to align properly, like say for instance, somebody, somebody they got got the belts, 3 belts real quick, or all 4 belts real quick. You see what I'm saying? That'd be the only way that he comes back that I see. Also, going off what Blaze said, because that builds to his legacy, and he's gonna get paid more because it's bragging rights for him saying I mean, he can use it as a tool since he retired. Now he comes back, and now people basically, you see what I'm saying, have to work with him or against him, and people are going to pay him more to see him out of retirement. So,
Y'all can hear me or not?
Yeah, we can hear you.
no, yeah, I can hear you, fam.
Okay.
Who else was
So
talking
to
to him? Where everybody else at?
hold on, let me. Yeah, because I mean, everybody moving around work, and they probably, I didn't, you ended and nobody said nothing. So let me refresh real quick. But salute to the family, Remo pulling up. Appreciate my brother BVO. Yeah, I'm a little choppy on my end. So let me refresh.
Yeah, boys, that's the only thing I can see the way he come
Yeah, I
back
think the
right now.
Jennebeck, because the Jennebeck looked like it was gonna happen. They was having them little promos.
Yeah,
He was over there, he made
I
the
think he
comments
got in
that he
his
made,
feelings.
and
Yeah,
I think
uh,
I think that's what it was. Because I mean, that would be the only reason he would fight if he was to go down there and
yeah,
get undisputed in one shot, get an extra at one shot, undisputed at
yeah.
160. You feel me?
And
Or
and I don't mean anything bad when I say getting his feelings. I'm just saying basically he was probably like, like bummed out. Basically, he's like,
yeah,
damn, I had my eye on this
yeah,
cat. He had 2 belts and this nigga test dirty. Come on, bro. Now I gotta sit around and wait for you to recollect the belts or wait for somebody to
yeah,
do this or it all plays a part. You know what I'm saying? So it was unexpected and that's the reason why I said what I said. So maybe if
yeah.
it aligns properly and he can get the belts quickly, you know what I mean? Then he might just say, you know what, let me come out and basically that's what he might have been looking for. You know what I mean? Because they can do certain things. They can drop the belt and have somebody else that has a belt fight for that belt too. You see what I'm saying?
I
So
mean,
now
you
you
got
have
Laura right there. You got Adamez right,
yeah.
Adamez right there. He could, if he
You
would
see what I'm
just
saying?
fight for a belt, but I don't think he
Yeah,
do that. And the reason why is because everybody's gonna knock the fight. Because if he goes and fights them guys, they're gonna be like he could have fought somebody else, everybody else that was way more competitive, and they gonna knock him for him moving up and down. They'll be like he could go win back at 154 and catch the smoke. So it's like you feel me. His best setup was what it was fighting Janabek, with all them belts. You know what I'm saying? And
No, I
and
got you. I
then
got you there. I got you there, right? But that's just still one fight. He still got to fight somebody else. That's two fights still, regardless. So what I'm
I mean,
saying
but
is
they,
this.
but they were saying that Janabek was saying that he was gonna fight Laura, and then he was gonna fight Adamas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then set it up for Bud,
I mean, what
or
you know
or it
what?
would have been Bud versus Adamas. They got that sparring tape. They could have sold that to because you got
Exactly.
to be looking through that fight for the Janabek fight.
Well, that's why I said what I said that Laura has one belt, correct?
Yep,
Now,
Laura has one.
now you have the other belt spread out. One belt that's been vacated. See what I'm saying? So
Well, it's two now. Janabek had two. So you got Laura with one, you got Adamas with one, and then you
no,
got
he
these
lost
two that's
one
about
though.
to
I
scatter.
thought. I thought he still had one. He lost one.
Oh, Janabek?
Yeah.
Oh, I
No,
didn't
am I
know that. I
wrong?
didn't know he lost
Yeah.
one.
Am I
I don't know.
wrong?
I'm not sure. I gotta. Nope, you might be right. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I gotta look it up. I
Okay.
gotta
So what
confirm
I
it.
was,
I just
yeah, that's
assumed he lost both when he popped dirty.
no. I think he lost one, but I could be wrong. You could be right. You know what I'm saying? But I thought he lost one belt, so he still retained one. So you can still have that fight, but you can make him last with the belt. You pick up, you know what I'm saying, three belts somehow. I don't know. It's that's why I said it. Maybe if it aligns properly for him to be able to come back, then it's cool. But for right now, I can see why he retired. And I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna say nothing negative. I'm gonna be positive because the man has done so much, and you know what? And I got a chance to witness it, so I'm not gonna be
But
greedy.
my thing exactly. But my thing, Blue, is all Canelo got to do is come out and speak that proper English, talking shit, and say Bud's name. He don't even got to say it 5 times like Candyman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
You
just got to come
well,
out.
I
He
know
just got to
that,
come out and
but
talk
I'd
that talk
rather.
that talk, and Bud'll be right there for him.
But see, this is me. This is me. I'd rather see him fight, go for get undisputed again, which I know, and I'm pretty sure that everybody on this panel feels the same way I feel that he can do it. You see what I'm saying? They have full confidence in him getting it, because that builds his legacy. That adds to his legacy. You see what I'm saying? So even knowing Canelo fighting Canelo again adds to his legacy, but it's an impact like it does have an undisputed. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm saying, you know, it could go either way. That's what I'm saying basically. It can go either way, Canelo fight or undisputed. But I would rather see
Yep,
undisputed,
yep,
which I'm seeing right now. Undisputed is out the door, so we're really leaning on Canelo right now.
yep. I agree.
So that's-
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, man. That's a lot. Moving around. Remo, talk to me, man.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, you coming through.
What's good,
Yes,
man?
sir.
How y'all
Man,
feeling?
What's good? What's good with
another
you?
beautiful day. You already know we working. Let me ask you this, man. Have you been seeing any the buzz around the Jake versus AJ, and what you expecting from Alicia, man? Talk to me. You been seeing her? How you think she been looking in her outfits and whatnot?
I ain't really paying attention to her outfits. That girl don't look scared. The girl she fighting, she look like you gonna learn type shit. I mean, Alicia, she kind of talking it up. She should win by you know what I'm saying, by what they got on paper, I guess. But that girl don't look scared of her. She look like she unbothered by anything she really saying. Like yeah, I hear you talking, but I'm gonna show you some shit. So I'm kind of in between on that. The whole AJ thing, I don't know how I feel about it. I know AJ may wait for the first time or whatever the case like that, and say it's beneficial. He should have been doing that. He should. This should be a whitewash. But with Jake, I don't know if this shit is really entertainment. I don't want to put smut on the fight. I'm gonna just watch this shit and call it a day. You know what I mean, I don't really got too much takes on that. But I heard y'all talking briefly about Crawford, right? About what he could possibly do, come back with that. I don't think him coming back, period, for any undisputed is a option due to the fact that his stance with the whole belts, right? The thing is, I think Crawford walking away right now was a different play. When I say a different
Definitely,
play,
Remo.
I'm
Can
thinking
y'all
more
hear
of
me? This the pivot though, Remo. If he come back and it's a one belt era, right?
hold
He's
on, hold on,
undisputed.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get this off.
All right.
Cause I'll be forgetting shit, right? The thing is, I think his play is kind of like his Ali moment. Not saying as big as Ali as his stance, but him standing up saying like the belts is bullshit. Da 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 da. I think MVP kind of put him in a situation where it's like maybe he could get some points or percentages. Maybe he could be the new the scout talent or whatever the case is. I don't think he's done with the sport, but the fact that in his retirement speech he shouted out Turkey and everything he's doing great for boxing, like he could be a part of that moving forward. And when I say Ali moment, him standing up for one belt for the sport, that makes Turkey and what Dana got going on valid by him making that stance against the WBC and all the other alphabets and boxers holding their bread in their pocket and not having to pay to compete for something, especially like a lot of these dudes don't even really got it yet.
They
You know what I'm
already
saying?
getting them. They already getting them.
So I think that I don't think him boxing no more is really an option unless it's like a straight money grab fight. Because I don't think that he gonna be enticed by wanting to collect belts and pay all of this. Like he already outside the sport. He's a novelty act at that point. He could do the whole Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? I'll come out of retirement for the bigger fights. This at the fourth, cool. But I don't think it's
I
gonna
think
have
it gotta be
anything.
worth it though, Remo. Like the
Yeah, it
Canelo
gotta be.
fight. The Canelo fight is the only fight I can see. Like I've been telling people, like everybody's talking
Yeah,
about
me too.
fight that, fight who, fight. Bro, at this point in his career,
Mm-hmm.
he fighting a younger fighter. No matter he got more fights, he fighting a younger fighter. He's an older man. The man said,
Hmm.
"I want to see my kids. I want to see my kids do their sports and everything." He just had a new one.
Yeah,
He ain't stressed for money. He didn't need bread before. He definitely ain't
Yeah.
gonna need it now.
and he live
So,
he live in his means too. That makes sense.
so one
And he
fight.
got a portfolio though. That's the thing. The
That's
boy
what I'm
got
saying.
long
One fight.
bread.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
ain't
One fight.
waiting for no
If
bread.
any fight is the Canelo fight, and then after that, man, if you can talk me into an exhibition where me and
Exactly.
me and Floyd do a spar, like we both sign contracts, we can't hit each other too hard. Be one of them. Cool. Walk away with a cool 20-30. Hey, no problem. I be in the movie. Look, I look imposing. Hey, cool. But he don't need, and Bird's an introvert. It's not like he gonna all of a sudden be this
Yeah,
flashy
get
dude
the
that be like, hey, come hang out with
exactly.
me. That ain't gonna be him.
And
He
look
could be.
though, Adam,
He
I
could
bet
be.
you look what he come back for.
But
I
but
bet you he come
Bud
back for
is
a
so
WWE
competitive.
fight before anything. If it ain't a Canelo
Well,
fight, he's
yeah, I was
doing
getting
something
ready
in
to say.
WWE, probably in Omaha when they come through on tour. How they do it.
Yeah,
Bro, yeah,
yeah. That's why I
I'm on
said
that.
if
Bro,
Bud's
I'm
the type
all
of
over the
person, he's so
board.
competitive to where he'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Only way he's coming back if he thinks it's worth it. If he thinks that you the
100
shit,
million.
well I'm gonna come
100
on
million.
back. I'm gonna come on
100
back
million.
right now and show you. I'm gonna
100
show
million
you
is
who the
worth
man is.
100 million is worth me
So
showing you who the man is. Not them belts you
Yeah,
got. Not
exactly.
I'm asking for 100. I want no less than 75. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking shit now. If you ain't got it, cool. You go do you. I'm gonna do me. Cause me always gonna be good. I'm not worried about you.
he
Not
ain't
not.
accepting 75. Hey, look, I don't even think he's accepting 75 in my opinion. He's only wanting 100. That's why he said he's
Nah,
retiring. He wants a
75,
point.
75, bro. Fuck what you talking
Yeah,
about.
Nah,
Nah,
75,
look,
75,
nah.
nigga.
it's
Listen. I'm
25
telling
more
you
than you
right
ever had.
now. Listen, and don't look. He he retired for a reason. I'm telling you right now, he's not coming back for 75. He said he wants 100. Bring the boxer, put it out there. Said it was 100. That's what the man wants. He wants 100. He don't want 75. He don't want 80 million. He don't want 90 million. He don't want
But I think,
99.9. He wants 100.
I think it's relative, Blue. I think 100 for Canelo because the money's there. You feel me?
Yeah,
But if they had
yeah. That's what I'm
75
saying.
somewhere else for a fight, he'd probably take that, bro. That's a lot of money.
I don't think he really calling for 100 though. I think you throw a number out there. This is what you usually do. You throw a number out there on some leave me alone type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said what I said. If y'all want me to come out of retire, give me 100. If they don't got the 100 for him, nobody gonna call his phone. He gonna be all right with that decision.
Yeah,
Jay-Z be doing
exactly.
that shit all the time. Like, yo, you throw a number that's astronomical that nobody gonna be willing to pay, you're not gonna really want to call me to do little shit. You gonna
They
know,
kept calling him, Remo.
don't bother me. But now that y'all said that WWE shit, right?
Yeah.
It's
Netflix.
it's three avenues for him to get crazy money. Is the Canelo shit. Somehow or another, if Jake Paul happened to pull this bitch out, and then he wants to say like, listen, I beat such and such and such, give me the best. Jake Paul could fuck around and, you know what I'm saying, talk this one up. Cause you know he know how to sell, he know how to carry it. And then if you want to say the WWE shit, he can either go fool with the brother. What's the other brother name? Something
Logan.
Paul.
That's
Logan
TKO
Paul.
as well. That's TKO as well now, if you don't know.
Yeah, that could be worked out because that kid, he wasn't much of a boxer, but in the wrestling shit, he's phenomenal.
Remo, that's TKO as well. What I was telling you, that's TKO as well. That's TKO as well.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. There
It
you
could
go,
be
right there.
it could make sense, or they could cross promote actually Jake and that on that WWE stage, and that's a regardless of how fake it might be to some people, whatever the case is, but that audience is one of the biggest in the world. You
And
know what
them
I'm
be
saying?
the
And hold
time,
on,
bro.
don't forget, man. Conor McGregor, bro, he offered it. He said, "Man, I got 200 million for you. I guarantee he can go in negotiations with Conor McGregor and still pull out a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying? 100 million out of that easily,
I'm
whatever the
saying, like,
situation may be."
I'm just saying with Remo because we already seen Bud get in the ring and knock somebody out.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the wrestling shit, just like, bro, if I
Yeah, are you trying to say that dismiss the fact that Conor McGregor could be a big money fight?
no,
Yeah, I mean, if he's retired, yes, it can be.
that's not what I'm dismissing. I'm
No,
saying
he's not disagreeing with you.
I'm not dismissing it. I'm saying
Oh, okay, no, okay, oh, no, that's
beginning,
all
right?
good.
Like if you're with the easiest thing would be like the TKO joint, because even though you talking about like Connor and the Dana White, like you still got to get like Connor ain't taking no little bread no more, bro. His name is his name, and that's where he's at with it. Like that's why he ain't fought because he want a
Yeah,
certain
exactly.
type of money, and if you can't get it, and he know that you got it now. That's the problem. Connor know where the money's at, and he know that you can't tell me you can't pay me that because Connor
Yeah.
was ready to take.
Shout out to Floyd.
Listen, Connor was ready to take that 25 mil that Dana White said in that little clip he did, that little video he did. And Floyd was like, I think I got 25 mil for endorsements my last fight. And then when Connor was like, hold on, that's where the rift came, where Connor was like, hold on, my nigga. You been could have been paying me something like this. That man was able, like Connor was able to get so much money, get his own liquor, turn around, sell the liquor, get bagged for it, do a couple movies, some other stuff. He like, yo, man, what? Get in the octagon and have a dude try to pull my eye out for $5 million, or just sit at the crib and when I see my royalty check every 3 months, that should say like 30. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So the TKO joint would build. You could build with whatever. That's just like a Brock Lesnar type shit. Look how Brock did it between wrestling and UFC.
Yeah, I was just saying that Connor. What I was saying with Conor McGregor I wasn't, trying to go back and forth about, his ability to generate the money. I already know he can generate it. You see what I'm saying? He's a fighter that's been retired or out of MMA and boxing because he used to box. Well, he was training to box at least, back in the day. But now he's basically a person that is a high reward. You see what I'm saying? So when he came at Bud saying, "Nick, man, 100 million for MMA, 100 million for boxing, that's 200 million." You see what I'm saying? Let's get it. All I'm saying is that still is in play. He can. That's an option that Bud has to go. That's all I was saying. I was just adding to the
No,
situation.
definitely an
Don't
option,
forget
but
about
I
it.
wouldn't do that first. That's not what I'm doing first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean you play it out, you pan it out to wherever you can get the most money from. That's what it's all about. Who can you get the most money from, and then you go and start when you can't get the most money, then you start looking into other options.
Carrier said you live in a fantasy world.
It's not fantasy; it's realistic.
I'm just saying, like, there's things
I
that
mean
Bud
that's I mean
do.
how is that fantasy when that fight can really be put out there and people will say, oh okay, I mean Bud is retired, Connor. That can happen, bro.
I
I
think
mean, it's a
Bud.
money fight.
Do y'all think he could get 100 million if he do an exhibition with Tank?
No,
No doubt.
no, no,
That ain't
no.
gonna be no exhibition, Job. They're
They
gonna
gonna
call
handle
it
some
one, but
niggas.
there ain't gonna be no. It's too much animosity there. That's gonna be a goddamn fight. That ain't gonna be no damn.
There ain't no 100 million though. That's
Yeah,
wild.
listen. You know why? You know why?
I don't know. I don't even think Tank. I don't even think Tank would take that fight with Bud
Take a
because of the
bad
history with each other.
How
take a
much
bad
he get?
investment though. That's a bad investment though. Like anything north of 40 for Tank is a bad investment because he got to get to the finish line, man. And then the promotion, his promotion
Yeah,
skills is so bad. Like you giving somebody that much money, that should be a
yeah.
ready-made play. That I don't have to use any other sources of money to help promote this shit. Like that's something like AJ popping in last second is a different feel. It's more of
What's
an
that
adult.
based off of though? Like this Jake Paul matchup and Lamar Roach or
Period. He don't carry really a decent conversation that's gonna engage a random person. They like the carnage that he puts on in the ring, but to
Yeah.
get like people that don't really pay attention to the sport to engage in the conversation isn't there.
Tank been
Promotion.
on what's that what's the Nelk with the Nelk like all the people, the new streamers,
No,
everybody
no, no.
talking about him.
I I
With the
get all
Frank
of that,
Martin press
but that's
conference, pushing
but that's
Rolly
pro,
off the stage.
but that's promotional dollars that gotta go to get him in front of people that's going to help push the storyline of the fight. But if you giving somebody that much money, it's not going to be a lot of money left to allocate for shit like that. And he needs that. He needs somebody that's going to ask him certain questions that make him. If you leave it up to him, the conversation ain't going to make sense.
That's their
Well,
job though. You saying he supposed to promote by himself?
I want to say
No,
this. I want to interject.
yeah, shoot.
I kind of feel like he's a little bit handicapped, and then he's like the disgruntled. I don't want to call him the disgruntled child or whatever, but like he let Floyd talk for him so long that when he left, he was in a position where he ain't got to talk. We want to hear what the fuck he. But you got to get Tank around people that he comfortable with, bro, because he talks a different way with different people.
You know why?
It's a different story.
I
That's a
wanna
whole different thing to talk about.
I wanna agree with it 100%, but we don't watch Canelo learn a whole different language, bro.
He only know curse words. Stop it.
He still he
He
speaks.
only know curse words.
No,
He,
he speaks. He don't understand. He don't understand what the curse words relate to.
yes,
That's
he
what he
does.
don't.
He know what motherfucker mean. He say he
Now,
love saying it. He know what it mean.
now,
He know what
he's
it mean.
he
He
slack
been know
playing
what
for
it
that,
mean. Stop playing, bro. Yeah,
bro.
listen. Don't let
Let,
them dudes talk to you and say they and be like, oh, now I no, you knew what the fuck that shit meant. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on, wait, let me stop, right? Because we was FCC radio.
That
no,
don't
but
really
real.
add up to me though. What y'all saying? Why he wouldn't be able to get the bread from fighting Tank?
I never said he could or he couldn't. They said no instantly. I
I
don't
Yeah,
don't,
know.
No,
I
I
don't
just
think
didn't think
so.
really
it was
makes
that
sense.
much. Them two that much. For two black fighters like that, the mainstream ain't gonna have a demand for it like that. That's my opinion, humbly, respectfully.
That's crazy
I
too,
ain't
though.
taking nothing away from neither
To
one of
me,
them. I
it's
just think
like
the matchup for a
Bud.
spectacle ain't that big.
That's wild. So like Floyd and Mike Tyson is probably not that big as it could be. So I could see what you're saying though.
We don't want to see that. I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you.
I want to see it.
I don't want to
Hey,
see
but
that.
we don't want to see it. But there's the casualties people do. It's crazy. They
That's
want to see
If
that.
stupid.
if
It's
they
just
was on, if
nuts.
we was playing fight night, and then I could match
You
Floyd
couldn't
against Mike,
even match them up. They couldn't get in the
I
ring.
do it at least one time. I
They
try it.
wouldn't. I don't even know if they're. Oh well, yeah, the early fight nights, but they put a heavyweight with a
Early fight
welterweight
nights.
in
You
the
can't
ring.
do it. Yeah, you
Like
can't
it's
do it. You can't do it
crazy.
in undisputed right now. You can't do it in
Yeah,
We
you
talking
can't
undisputed.
put
about
a
after retirement though. We talking about exhibition after
cool.
retirement.
So one dude is man. Floyd is maybe 160, 170.
I bet you he would have did an exhibition with Floyd,
Who?
like Crawford, some years back
That's a
after Floyd
different. That's
retired.
a
Yeah,
different.
that's
Like
different.
they started at around this. Matter of fact, Floyd started what 9 pounds lighter, but they started around the same weight class and moved up. Mike been a heavyweight, knocking out the biggest dude like this. Like, no, I don't want to
No,
see that.
I'm saying more with Tank and Bud though. That exhibition to be
Tanking,
lit
but
for me.
I wouldn't mind that. That's even closer. But Mike Tyson and Floyd, I don't want to see that.
I definitely want to see that.
Let me say this while I
Gots to
got a little
see it.
audio, man.
Gots to see that.
Hopefully I got a little audio. Let me say this real quick, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Free just pulled up. Salute to Free Juan. We definitely working. Tap the like button, follow the channel. Uh, I mean, listen, I didn't missed on pretty much everything. So y'all just cook. Remo, where we at? Talk to me.
Nah, we basically just talking about could Tank and Bud garnish a crazy payday?
Oh yeah, of
And
course. Let me say, Tank and Bud, like an exhibition.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah, he's
Hundred,
talking
but
about
not
100
not a,
million.
not for a hundred, not for 100 ounce.
Uh,
Yeah,
they
yeah. I would
but
say
they don't
100.
like
Yeah,
each other
Let's
Netflix,
though.
say
Netflix
both
about
sides
that.
of the argument
Yeah,
though. You saying
Netflix
no?
about
What's
that.
the reason why? Yeah though. Like
I didn't
Remo
get I,
is
I
The
didn't
saying.
give no.
yes is because hold on,
I want to hear what
because
Remo saying. My bad.
go ahead, Remo.
No, I'm
Like
saying
my question
I
is
don't want
though
to
for
I don't want to jade it. I just want him to answer it how he would answer it without hearing anybody's input.
for
yeah.
Remo,
Like
I
he didn't
want to
hear it.
ask
Yeah.
him what's a supporting argument for? Like if you was gonna argue, you would know both sides of the argument, even if you was going with one side. Like what's a supporting side for them being able to garnish their money?
Ja, I can give it to you, even though I'm on the other side.
No doubt. Yeah, that's why I want to hear from somebody who's
So
saying,
the other side would be is they really have to, they really have to talk that nonsense they was talking to each other. They'd have to continue that tweet war all the way through the press conference. You feel me? And
yeah.
and then have that type of energy on site when they see each other and two entourages, you feel me, mixing it up and everything. You feel me? That's how you would sell it, for 100 million.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
the
fight.
illest
If
in
you gonna do it
Nebraska.
like
But
that, if you do it like that, I don't even think that fight gonna make it to the because them dudes ain't dudes that you like.
Yeah, they
Do
both ain't.
it's not fake. That's what
That
I'm
shit
trying to
gonna
tell you.
spill
The
over.
animosity is not fake. It's not
That's
gonna
gonna
make it.
spill
It'll go too
over.
far. It'll go too
That's
far.
gonna spill
Exactly.
over. You feel what I'm saying? On something real.
But
That
That's
I'm
just
what.
telling
make it
you,
even
it.
more lit though if they could get
No,
it
it's
But
done.
not.
that's how you
God,
wouldn't
what are
They
see
you
it.
stop
adults.
being young?
We
They not.
adults at the end of the day.
Listen, them white and Jewish people not gonna sign them checks if it spill over in the street because they
If they
lose
I'm
money
scared,
saying
on it.
yeah. If they think it's real,
if they
if they
could
think it's
not
real,
let it
nah.
spill over in the
Nah,
street,
if it spill
they
over in the
could.
street, they not gonna deal with it, and that will spill over into the street.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like you're not old enough to know that that's gonna spill over into the street, and
Nah,
then they're
I'm
gonna be
not.
like,
You said Tupac Biggie. That's what you said. I'm not tripping off of that. I'm
"It's worse
saying
than that,
though.
man. It could be,
You
you know
think
what I'm saying,
so?
bro? They gonna you have two dudes that really do round the way shit, going back and forth, and if they see each other, because y'all gonna put them around each other,
Yeah.
your hands gonna spill over.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
entourage. Somebody get popped with their entourage.
Somebody you
Like
gonna
real
have
talk.
some goofy,
Man,
some
that's
class
crazy.
out
Don't
gonna be
talk that
flying
up, though. Don't talk that up.
Come on, it's
And
not
it's
like you
this and
talking
it's
about.
really real.
You gotta have something that's gonna be like, yo, listen, you can't have him around. You can't have him around. Hey, he can't be coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be like that. Hey, yo, listen, for the next 6 to 8 months or the next 4 to 6 months, you can't go to like this area and be like, what you mean? I always go there. Well, he be there too. So now it's like it's certain like I don't like it be really shit like that they tell you, bro.
Nah,
That's the
I ain't
behind the
doubting
scenes
that.
that they
I
don't
ain't
be
doubting
saying.
that. I'm just saying something good is a possibility too, man.
It's a whole lot that could
That's
go
real.
bad.
That's
Like
real
when you start
management. That's a
writing
lot of
The
down.
only
management.
it would have to go that way with the promotion blades, just how you laid it out, because without that, most people will believe that Terrence was going to really kind of bully or walk over Tank when they fight, just based on the size and
Yeah.
possibly even the power. But I think that would be a hell of a matchup if they was able to line it up. But I just don't, you know, I don't think it'll happen. You know,
I
I
think
don't
the
think
whole
that.
world will see that. That'd be the biggest fight of this era.
If they
That's
was to
how I
do
see
that,
it.
that would have to be really Tank and Bud really getting together and being like, "Look, we gonna really do it for the money. Look, I don't like you, you don't like me, but look, fuck them. Let's do it for the money." And they'd have to go in a room like mob bosses and talk it
That's
out
been
Now I
done
and
will
figure out
say
how
before,
to
this.
do
though.
I
it.
That's
will
been
say
done.
this. I will say this. That would be a fight where people will buy it on pay per view. I can tell
Yeah.
you that right now. That's gonna sell hella pay per views. So now look at it like this: 1 million pay per views at $100. That's 100 million. How many
Yeah. Then you
how many
got
pay per
Gate.
views
Then
you
you
think
got
that fighter
Gate.
do?
Then you
Oh, the
got
gate gonna
Gate.
do at least 50 million.
They had to do
But let
that
me
in
ask
a
you a question though.
football stadium.
Before you go numbers,
Do it in a stadium
would
too.
Tank have to knock off? Would Tank have to knock off somebody of a bigger size for that to even be believable?
Beat Devin
Because Bud
Haney.
went up.
Beat
No, they're
Devin
No,
Haney.
delusional.
Yeah,
They're
at
no.
delusional,
147.
bro. Hey, bro, Cats is talking
Yeah.
about a 60-year-old Mike Tyson and still want to fight him, Floyd Mayweather. So you talking about an active Tank versus an active Bud? People, the Tank fans would be like, look, if he catch him, he catch him. People would just respect that it's a fade, period. It'll be delusion on their side. You feel
To
me?
to
You'll
your
really
credit,
have
to
people
to your
saying
credit
that
with that,
Tank could get him out of there.
to your credit with that, I believe Tank could fight him at any time. He could fight anybody. He was just about to fight Jake. So that's like
They
he
was
can
talking
fight.
about
Yeah,
fighting when
anytime he
Bud was
going.
at
It don't matter.
147. He
Yeah.
was telling Tank Dare to be great.
Yeah, he would.
We messed up on that. I feel like as the fans we could have got that. And everybody was just shooting it down.
Uh, I think a
Tank
lot
said
of
it
people,
could be
yeah, they
Bud
cause
next. And Bud was like,
but
Dare to be great.
but hold on, but now Coach Kenny, I believe they said Hank was joking. So that's why everybody was like, "Oh, okay, he was just joking."
Yeah, joking until they get that 100 mil.
But yeah, that's what. But who was going to put up the money? That's the point. You know what I'm saying? They got it.
Man,
May make
I
more
bet you they
sense.
wouldn't have had to make it to no purse bid.
I don't know, bro. They was gonna want Tank was gonna want a pretty big guarantee to take that fight.
For who?
Yeah,
For who?
Some of the biggest fights
but
ever
the fight Terrence Crawford.
have been but it's probably been heavyweight most of the time, but a black fighter versus another black fighter definitely could be big, like Floyd versus Pacquiao.
Yeah, 1000%. Let me get us on track with something, right? I'm having a little feedback. I don't know if that's from me or for somebody else. Hold on, let me see. We got to get an audio check, y'all. Mute up if you in the building. Let me see. Okay, lock. Okay, lock. And I think I'm coming through smooth now. Um, nah, but shout out to. Let me get us on track, right? I believe Tank will be back in 2026. You know, so we got to run this right with this Fury and AJ situation. Do y'all feel like that fight is? I mean, is that still the biggest fight that can be made in boxing? I think Tyson is trying to promote it. I mean, he's using a lot of cap as well, but let me run this real quick and then we gonna cook.
Just picked the kids up from school on a school run Paris and the kids. And I've just been sent a video of Anthony Joshua talking about if he kills somebody, he kills somebody in a boxing ring. I think, you know what? He's a little bit long in the tooth to be talking shite like that. He's 37-year-old at the end of his career, fighting a YouTuber, a Disney Channel guy, who Tommy beat. And now he's talking about killing him and all that to try and sell. Please. Barking up the wrong tree, idiot. Here's a fun fact. If I ever come across you, bum, I'm knocking you dead spark out. I ain't a YouTuber or a man half your size. I am him. The man. You're a classless loser. Coming off a 15 months knockout defeat to a local lad. Imagine if someone from Morecambe knocked me out. You big bum, useless tosser. Get up, and I can't wait if Jake Paul knocks your spark out, you big bum. Get up.
Do you actually think Jake Paul knocks out Joshua? Seriously?
Jake Paul chins AJ, yes, they fight.
Are you serious?
100%. If they fight, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
What?
Yeah.
It sounds like
I
some
don't
hater
see
shit to
that.
me.
Nah, with respect to Fury, I do have to play this as well.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Word up, word up. Put some respect on his name. Usyk need to be thanking him too, man. You welcome, Usyk.
I ran that because Fury got to lay off the dope, man. I mean, I know it's one thing to kind of promote a fight, but come on, man. Jake Paul is not knocking out AJ. We got to cut the bullshit.
Hold on, B3. Why he gotta lay off the dope? If you want prime, hold on, wait. If you want prime Fury, right? You need him sniffing a little powder and then talking his, you know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Man, he just got it. He just got his
Gonna get away
homeboy. He
better
got his homeboy. Got a whole family. And Joseph Parker, he just got his homeboy hemmed up, man. Fury got to lay off that dope.
I don't listen. Hey, just like Carrier said, I'm activated. You know what I'm saying? When he's tequila smoke activated. I don't care if a sober Fury is corny. I need a coked up Fury. I need a coked up Fury with a bunch of money. Just came out of an orgy and all that, and then he's gonna talk to me. That's the enticing the entertainment.
That's that gypsy king. You need that gypsy king.
Yeah, you want the gypsy king. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I don't want nothing to do with him. I want the family, man, so we can get him up out of here, man.
Bro, listen, we talking
It
about
looked like they was living in that car.
Listen, hold on, wait. We talking about
We need AJ to KO this man, yo.
Listen, we talking about boxing. Like, so when we talking about that, like when it comes to stuff that like if I want to pay for it and stuff like that, like I could, but I probably won't have no fun that night after all the drinking that I do, right? So if it's not worth it and it's not like if we ain't going 50-50 on it with wifey, if she feel like you just paying for some shit just for some you think cause no. Before the fight over, she been sleep. You know how that go. Nah, I ain't with that, bro. Nah, I need her if I pay for it, I'm sitting up watching. So I need Gypsy Fury to make this fight happen. I need him to make everybody think, because I be seeing people in the chat thinking that Anthony Joshua got a glass chin, and if Jake can touch that chin, it could be this, it could be that. I really want you dummies to believe that. If AJ throw an overhand right too, if he throw an overhand right, like out of accident off a reflex, who seriously, they're gonna be trying to cancel Anthony Joshua, saying you ain't had to hit Jake Paul that hard. Y'all ain't telling me I'm lying.
Can't believe they taking Jake Paul more serious than Benavidez. That's wild.
It's that era, John. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's that internet. It's that, it's different now. This shit's different when it comes to boxing.
Way different. So, hey, B3, where's the you should have played the clip of AJ saying that he wished Usyk would have knocked out Fury, and saying if he ever got the chance to, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna humble him. I mean, AJ lost to Dubois, he lost to Ruiz, he lost to Usyk. Okay, he still,
We in the building. Hold on. You can hear me, Smoke?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we
Hey,
can hear
man,
you.
we in full line. Listen, we working right now. Let me bring in Free, man. Free, how you feeling today, man? I ain't talked to you. What's good, Free?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Talk to me about this. Let me ask you this, bro. I want to ask you about Oscar and Bud at 147 or 154. Who would you have winning that matchup?
You say that again?
Oscar versus Bud at 147 or 154. Who would you see winning that fight?
One.
If Oscar versus Bud was to line it up at 147 or 154, prime for prime.
Oh, I got Bud winning that fight. Oscar too flat footed.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, that's what we was trying to tell Angry Mexican. Angry Mexican, he was acting like he was a huge Oscar fan. Shout out to him. I think that was Smoke Homeboy. He said he knew Smoke.
Nah, Oscar is he fought everybody, but Oscar when it comes to Bud, Oscar wouldn't win that fight. Not prime for prime, Oscar wouldn't win that fight. Oscar would give him nice competition, but he wouldn't win that fight. Oscar too flat footed. I mean, we saw that when he was in there with Sleepy. Oscar lost that fight. They gave it to Oscar because the money was behind him, but he lost that fight. We saw it when he was in there with Floyd. He lost that fight. You get in there with Bud, he'll lose that fight too. He's not good against superior boxers. I mean, when he got in there with Bernard, he got stopped with a body shot.
Yeah.
He's not good against superior boxers.
Now,
Yeah, that body shot was nasty.
now just to like pivot really quick, right? We was talking about Tank and Bud. If they was to line up or agree to a fight, do you feel like it's $100 million guarantee available to that type of matchup? Or what do you think about the pay-per-views that type of matchup could generate? Do you foresee that being a big global pay-per-view success?
For who? You said what fight?
Like well, why I say AJ, Tank Davis versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Previously they were in talks, and then, of course, they couldn't make it happen. One side said the Tank was probably joking, but
Oh,
just as far as a fight that could get Bud back into a ring, a fight that could kind of be worth it for Bud. Do you believe like a Tank Davis would be worth it for Bud monetarily? Thanks,
um,
salute.
I mean, I guess it'd be uh decent money depending on who put the fight on. Um, but me personally, because it would be an exhibition, I don't think any active fighter should be fighting an exhibition fight. You wasting your prime years or prime fight to fight an exhibition. Let's say something happened badly in that exhibition fight. Somebody hit you for real because they are throwing real shots. They might not be trying to knock you out purposely, but who knows what can happen? It's boxing. Unless you're going in there with headgear on, you getting hit with a clean shot. And Bud and Tank, they don't like each other, so I don't know if they're going to be holding back shots. I don't know if they're gonna be holding back shots. They don't like each other. But I don't care to see any after fight in the exhibition. Exhibitions are only for casual fans. They're not for diehard boxing fans. If you're a diehard boxing fan, you should be care about an exhibition at all because you already know that it's not a real fight and nothing really is going to come out of it. It's just a payday for former fighters. That's what exhibition really was about. It was about former fighters getting a payday once again because they're not actively fighting. So I don't care for any active fighters fighting at exhibition. I mean, if y'all, that's what y'all want to see. Y'all can pay y'all money for. I would never pay my money for an exhibition fight.
I'm with you 1000%. Salute to Mr. Show and salute to Dank Father pulling up, man. Listen, you already know we working, man. We taking it one day at a time. Let me see here.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, V3, let me ask you
Cook
something.
smoke. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna jump on later on, like early in the morning, late night. Um, who's next?
For
Who's
who
the next
exactly?
guy? Who's the next number one?
Yeah, I mean, Bud retired.
Yeah.
Who is next in the next 1 to 2 years? Who is next? Who you gonna be like? Oh, he, him. Who?
I mean, we got a few people that's up to bat, man. We got Boots up to bat. We got
Who gonna be
Shakur
the
up to
guy? Who
bat.
gonna be
We
the
got
number
Devin
one?
still in the
The number
mix.
one pound for pound. The next
So
number one pound for pound is gonna be Boots
Are we
Ennis,
talking
man.
about American boxing or world boxing?
It
Benavidez,
don't
bro.
matter. American boxing is
no,
world boxing. Outside of
no,
Inoue and maybe Junto, right?
the
Yeah,
next
because I
number
mean,
one
So
anyway,
pound
and
for
Junto's
pound.
Boots
in the
is gonna be
mix.
Boots.
No, it's not going to be Boots. The next number one pound for pound is going to be David Benavidez. He's going to be the next number one pound for pound.
I would want it to be Boots, but
He's fighting everybody. He's not turning down no fight. He's not making no excuses why the fight can't happen. He's going to be the next number one pound for pound.
What if he fight Jai? You think
He's
he
going
beat
to.
Jai?
I think he can beat Josh. He's going to be the next number one
Oh,
pound for
that's
pound.
gonna be a if he beats Jai, yeah, he's number one.
I think he's going to be the next number one pound for pound. Like, when have you seen David Benavidez say, "Nah, this fight can't happen," or "This fight can happen only after this"? You never seen David Benavidez saying this fight can't happen. You're not turning down nothing.
Yeah, y'all can hear me. Yeah. Benavidez is a good choice. He was my number two choice. I just feel like if if
What about
Boots
him
can go
turning
ahead
down
and clear out
Benavidez?
154, man, that's an old guy.
He got to get
Boots is
to
in.
it
Hold
though,
on, let me say
V3.
this. Boots is in a position. Hold on, that's what I'm saying. He just has to get the opponents. If
That's what
Boots
I'm about to
gets
say.
stop Fondora, if he can get Fondora, if he can get any of these guys that want fight or Virgil Ortiz, that's gonna be big for him and his marketability. Come on now.
No, Boots can get to number one or get into the talk of being number one, the argument of being number one. But the problem with Boots is he, he got to make sure Eddie Hearn is lining up the fights because
Yeah.
if Eddie Hearn is not lining up the fights and he's fighting a bunch of guys that we don't care to see him in there with, he's not going to get number one pound for pound. The people who's not going to say. Now, he might get it on Ring Magazine or somebody else might put it up there, but the actual diehard boxing fans, they're going to be like, man, he ain't fighting this person, he ain't fighting that person, he ain't fighting that person. No, he's not number one pound for pound. He's a good fighter, but he ain't fighting the guys he's supposed to be fighting. So
I mean, and
it all
let's
depends
look at
on if Eddie Hearn lines those fights up.
let's look at who's top three, right? And if you notice, all top three was clearing out them divisions. So it's just like Boots got to get to it. Boots can be number one if he cleared out 154. And if he was really on that type of time, just go for him. Go for Bakram, straight to Bakram. You feel me? Get him out the way. You see what I'm saying? And then you're gonna get the names on the back end, but you're gonna have all the straps. He got to clear out a division. If he clear out a division, it's his. If he don't, it don't. Or if he unify at 154 and then go up to 160 and unify up there, we can start talking. But he has to just he can't it's the time is now for him now. He need them straps, bro. He needs straps or big ass names. Nothing in between. No in between fights no more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
We don't want to see it. You
Hmm.
know, and like I said, he clear out 154. He can be number one pound for pound because it's the hardest division when you look at who got them straps over there. You know, but the politics get in the way of that. You know, that be the
Okay,
issue. It don't even necessarily be the fighter, it be the promoters and all that be blocking that shit.
I'm gonna throw out names right now because I'm talking about. I'm talking about from now for the next 1-2 years. Who gonna start being in the forefront like that, right? Because Bud really whooping on Canelo really changed the landscape of boxing. Like, ooh, damn. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Because you was like, Bud ain't really like that. So, how about I'll say his name, Devin Haney. Next 1-2 years.
He he can be it. He can be it, but I think he can be it, but I think he got to fight Boots to do it. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's why I say this is a beautiful time in boxing right now because the guys who we talking about at the top can all talk to each other, just like Shakur. Shakur can be number one. He can be if he beat Devin. He go
yeah,
four division unify. He go up straight to 147 and beat Devin, and he's at least top three, at
Now,
least.
hold on. See, y'all
I
talking
feel
about
like
pound for pound.
Shakur got easier route though. He don't have to necessarily beat Devin. He could beat
I
some
ain't talking
guys
about
on
pound for
short.
pound, y'all. I'm talking about gonna be the guy. The guy.
Devin got a
That's what I'm
hard route.
saying. If Shakur was to beat T.O. and then Shakur beat Devin, he could be the guy.
What if T.O. beat Shakur?
Then yeah, that mixes it up.
Yeah,
That mixes it
he'll
up.
automatically
That
be the
makes it
guy if he beat
because
Shakur.
nah, he won't because people
They'll
don't want to
give
Nah, it
him
give
that
Shakur
doesn't.
credit.
credit like that
They'll give him
because
that
It,
because
credit.
Shakur they gonna say Shakur ain't beat nobody. They gonna wash
yeah.
Shakur out. They gonna say he
Yeah,
wasn't
Nah,
what we
it's
thought
they
he
the
ain't
only
gonna
was.
do
way.
that to
The only
T.O.
way it happens is Shakur beating T.O. Then he can become the man.
Yeah.
But then he is in position of becoming the man. Now it's a matter of
Yeah.
fact. Now it's a position of basically who's gonna fight him.
Nah, Blue,
Who when
cut
he
this
said
shit. Cut this shit. Shakur will have to beat Devin Haney because
no,
He
we
no,
all
no,
will.
know
no,
that.
no,
No, yes, he would because we
uh,
all
T.O. will
know.
get him
Hold
listen to
on,
what
hold
I'm
done.
on,
saying.
hold
Shakur ain't
on,
gonna
Blue.
get him done.
Relax. I know you love Shakur. Listen, if he beats
Nah,
T.O., we know
Blue.
T.O. avoided Devin Haney, so you still not the big man on campus, nigga. Your ass,
So
Yeah,
you
like
gotta
no,
I
move. You
don't.
like
gotta
I was
fight the
getting ready to
dude. You
say.
gotta fight the dude that you said that you didn't that you wanted to put a rehydration clause on, and you didn't want to go to 147 initially. So if you
Okay,
can't
so
beat that dude,
but
we
it's
don't
a
want to.
matter
We
of
don't want to hear it.
but B3, it's a matter of no matter what of Devin accepting a fight. So like I was saying before you
But
said what
Blue,
you went on. No, no, no.
Shakur should
Hold
have
on.
took
Let
the
me finish.
25% though, Blue. He should have took that
Look,
fight.
man, that's in the past.
He should have
That
took
don't
that.
matter.
Nah. Let's talk about it. Floyd took the
No,
20 and
hold on.
let
Let's.
De La Hoya
We're
say it was
talking about.
10.
We'll talk
You see what I'm
about
saying?
relevant. We're talking about being relevant right now. We ain't talking about the past. So, like I said, it's a matter of Devin accepting the fight of a rehydration clause. You see what I'm saying? From Shakur. And if that doesn't happen, I'm not upset about Devin Haney turning it down. And I'm not upset about, Shakur saying basically, okay, I'm going to move on. So it's a matter of who's
Why do
going
it
to
have to
fight
be a
him.
But we're
rehydration
talking about him
clause
being the
though?
guy. We don't care about the moving on part. We're talking about how do you get to the top? And in order for Shakur to get to the top, and
Right.
his route is A, if he beats T.O., right? He's four division champion, lineal champion at 140, and then he moves up to
Under-
147 and beats Devin. He beats the best at 147, and he's five division champion. That puts him
So who's
top
he supposed to
three.
fight next? If Devin don't fight him, who's he supposed to fight next? That's what I'm
I'm just
getting at.
saying, no, what I'm telling you is
He
no,
could
this is
fight
not the argument, Blue.
anybody
You're
at
missing the argument.
147.
Unify
We're
with. He
talking
got to
about how do
unify
you
with
get to be
Antoine.
number one? How do you get to
You,
be the guy?
So
Yeah.
so so listen to what I'm saying. Listen. All
Oh,
I'm
that
saying is
division.
this. I'm not arguing all that. What I'm saying is that it's a matter of who he fights. Because I'm telling you right now, I do not believe that Devin Haney is going to accept those terms. I believe that Devin Haney's gonna say,
I
"I
will.
have a belt."
I don't think he accepts no rehydration clause. But what I
That's
do,
that's
but
that's
see,
what
here's
I'm
the
saying.
thing though. But no,
But
blue.
let me
But
finish.
blue,
But
talk is cheap
Blade,
though.
That's
Hold on,
what
hold on,
he's
real quick. Let
telling
me.
y'all. Not listening to what he's saying. What he's saying is
thank you.
y'all saying if he beats Devin, but if Devin doesn't take the fight, who else can he beat to
Thank
put him
you,
up
G
there
Free.
as
That's what
number
I'm
one?
saying, and they don't want to listen to
Shakur
what I'm saying.
Shakur could beat like Andrew Tio. He could fight top fighters at 140, and he
He
can
could
get the
fight
credit for
Tank.
that.
He could fight Tank. He could call Tank out and let Tank
And he
get
could
challenged him
still
for the
fight
140
Tank,
But he's
title.
right?
not. Tank ain't. Listen,
Absolutely.
listen. Okay, so look, he can fight
Absolutely.
Tank, yes, but is Tank gonna? Is Tank's not coming off? Tank is not going through what he just went through to come out all of a sudden saying, "I'm fighting Shakur." He's not doing that. Let's be realistic. It's not gonna happen.
Everything don't have
What
to
I'm
happen
saying is,
next. Everything
what
don't
I'm
have to happen
saying.
next. We talked about it have to be repetitive fight. Because nobody's going to do that, right?
Why
But
is it reasonable for
these are just the
Shakur to
names that he should fight to get on top.
why is it
You're breaking in
reasonable
and
for
out,
Shakur to
B3.
ask for a rehydration clause, bro? Hus- How is he? Why did
But
he
here's
get
the
a
thing
pass
though.
for that?
But here, I don't. My thing is, hey man, talk is cheap money by land. He can talk rehydration clause all he want because, but the fact of the matter is if it gets there and the money's right, there might probably not gonna be no rehydration clause. I don't be caring about what they be talking about rehydration clause, this, that, and the third. That's the part of doing business that's been happening in boxing all throughout
Yeah,
history. The
It
only
just
difference
sound
definitely.
now
like
is that
duck
we all
talk
get to
again.
see it. But Shakur talks both ways out his mouth, bro. So I can't go off of what he says. I can't go off of what any of these boxers say because they say one thing and then the conditions change and then it be something else. So while he's talking his rehydration stuff now, then it gotta be in the future. If the terms come right, then it'd be like, hey, there might be a terms in an amount in which he don't got no leverage to ask for no rehydration clause, and he'll still take the fight without one. Or you feel me? So I'm
How do
I'm
he
just
got the
saying
Okay,
leverage
this is
now to
what I'm
say that?
saying. This is
no,
what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
saying he got
No,
the leverage. I'm talking about if he did the fight gets big enough to where it's like, hey, and him and Devin and they're looking at the money together and they're like, look, this is how much money we can make, but I'm not doing no rehydration clause. So you better get with it or go and fight for a lesser bag. It's just business,
and that's
bro.
what Shakur said he's willing to do. So this is what I'm trying to say.
Then he ain't gonna
Regardless,
be the
no,
guy then. He's not
but
gonna be the guy then. You see what I'm
okay,
saying?
he still listen. He still can be the man. He has
No.
to take. He has to do certain things, and the
Yeah.
road to being the man takes a little bit more time. So what I'm saying is, yes, he fights. He's not fighting Tank. He's not fighting Devin next. So what I'm saying is, because I believe that Devin's not going to take the rehydration clause. So that's just to me. That's just what it is. So what I'm saying is, he fights Gary Antoine Russell next. He fights. He fights. Uh, I mean, somebody with a belt at 135. You see what I'm
Not
saying?
or clear out 140 or just stay at 140 and clear it out.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that too. But he only goes for the people with the belts right now. You see what I'm
But that's what
saying?
I'm
Because
saying. That's
fight,
what I'm saying. Clear, get the belts at 140. I don't even
yeah,
think he
yeah,
should go
yeah.
back
But
down
that's
because
but
the smoke's right there. Hey, is Mercado at 140?
Ain't no reason to go back down unless he fighting Tank.
Yeah, there's no
well, that's
reason to
not
go
gonna
back down unless
happen. I
he's fighting
mean,
Tank.
I
He could
mean, he
get
could
away
go.
with fighting Oshaki if he move up to 135, but that'd just be a
I mean,
little.
no, but yeah, but that would be the only thing, and to me, that's still not a good enough. That's still not good enough because he ain't getting nothing from that.
Nah, it ain't. Not to be the man.
So, so exactly. So he's not getting anything from that. So what I'm saying is, the only thing that he can do right now is fight somebody, a contemporary with the belt, or somebody in the higher weight divisions with the belt. He has to go for somebody that's a belt, and they have to be willing to fight him. That's
And
what it is.
that's what I'm saying. The route looks like this. What I'm trying to tell you is this, them clauses and them terms in the contract is one thing. But let me just stretch it. Let me go a little bit longer and show you how big this could get though. Blue. If
Hmm.
Shakur was to beat T.O. at 140, right?
Hmm.
Then Shakur fights at 147. He fights a Conor Ben, or he go and he
Hmm.
fights somebody else and get a title at 147. And then it's a unification bout with Devin. Then that rehydration clause stuff goes out the window with the amount of money that's on the line. Because look, when the money gets so big, that's when the rehydration clauses get accepted or rejected. That's why Ryan accepted the rehydration clause and against Tank. The money's too big. You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I want to say this, right? We talking about this yesterday, and somebody told me he been to 2, 3 Shakur fights, seen Shakur in person. So he thinks Shakur cutting 30, 35 pounds every time to fight at 35.
They're all weight bullies.
He
If
ain't
you know,
about
you
to,
know.
he ain't about to still keep going down there. That's why he talking all that damn Conor Ben
Yeah.
and going to 47, maybe even in 54. He not a little damn dude.
He's
It is
bigger
what
than
it is.
Tio right now.
It is what it is. So at a certain point, your body tell you, get the hell out of this weight division. He talking like, you think going to 40 and then going back down to 35? If it ain't the
Honestly,
tank, it ain't gonna happen.
if he beat Tio and then beat Conor Ben, he gonna get that credit for that. He gonna get that credit because Conor Ben is a star. Well, whatever you want to
Is
call
Conor
him,
Ben even
popular
looking
or
for
not,
him though? Because
in
Conor
another
Ben looking
country.
for the WBC belt. He looking for Devin Haney or
Conor Ben
Ryan
looking for
Garcia fight.
attention. He ain't looking for no belt. He looking for attention.
But Eddie Hearn, listen, it's the reason Eddie Hearn got him #1 in the WBC.
But that's the fight, though. Like you said, look, get Connor the belt and then have Shakur fight him. And then it's in-house matchroom. They all break bread together. You feel me?
I
Because
don't
Connor
know
will
if
fill up
Eddie.
a arena
I
over
don't
there.
know.
Because look, if Connor get a belt, think about Connor getting a belt. That means Shakur goes across the pond over in
I don't
Europe
know
in
if
one of them
Eddie
big
gonna.
ass stadiums.
I don't know if Eddie gonna let Conor go out like that. You know how Eddie loved Conor Ben.
Yeah, you see, he said he don't want him nowhere near Boots. He said, no way. He said that after the Lima Bean fight.
Said
He
it before
said
that.
no.
He said it before
And
that.
after too.
We could have listen when Boots first got over there with Matchroom. We could have got that fight. He ain't want that damn fight with Conor Ben.
Nah,
Not
he
there.
ain't got him. Nah,
Mm-hmm. So, nah. Anybody else y'all got? Like, I'm like, bro, like, think about somebody new who you gonna start being
But you
like
said Devin
Abdullah
Haney
Mason.
though.
Do y'all think Abdullah Mason in the next 1 or 2 years? How you think he gonna look?
He
I'm
got a
back in the
long
building.
road. He got a long road. Like, if he could
yeah, he
keep
got a long
like
road. And
Devin
he gotta
said
come
he'll
up. We
fight
gotta
him.
see him come
Who
up.
was that?
140, I think
He
he's gonna
still
do
got
better.
more to prove too.
Who
He
that
still
be?
got more to prove. Is
Mason, I think Mason should unify at least once at 135 and go up to
Beating up.
140.
He gonna have to, brother. He gonna have to get into the mix with the top dogs. He can't. But he don't get no
Yeah.
pass.
That's
Yeah,
why I
he
say
gonna have to fight
unify.
the
yeah.
core tank, or he gonna have to do to be in the top. You
He
know, he gonna
gotta fight
Keyshawn. He gonna have
somebody,
to.
yeah,
Yeah.
that we talk
Yeah.
about right
Yeah.
now.
Hey, that eye test stuff, they gonna be. They listen. He ain't getting the criticism because he's a young man. He's a. He come from a good background. He don't talk too much. They haven't really made no wrong steps. They haven't
Yeah.
given really anybody anything to criticize. But get to a point where it's looking like he ain't fighting none of the top guys. He gonna get a lot of criticism. They gonna be like, well,
Yep.
hold on, you ain't. T.O. had to at least fight Loma and Josh Taylor. They gonna say, so where your Loma? Where your Josh Taylor?
Yep. That's gonna be the thing. And that's why I said he unified, bro. If they got him unified fast and then move him up and for a belt, then it's like, hey, he's in the mix.
Imagine, look how they talk about Boost with the eye test stuff. Oh, he a eye
Yeah.
test guy, eye test guys. That's what they're gonna be saying. Yeah, he a one-time champion. They're gonna say, well, he gotta beat somebody that's on his level. He gonna say beat somebody his own age, his own size, and all that other stuff.
But Abdullah
Yeah,
has
I know the
though.
footwork.
That's the difference. Abdullah has.
Who?
Like, how much? How
Yeah,
old is
but
Sam
that
Noakes?
Who he beat?
How old is Sam Noakes? Is he 35?
Stop
No,
it,
Sam
bro.
Oaks is 28.
he
I'm
not
just
Stop
saying,
it,
getting that
bro.
I'm
type
talking
of
about
credit
somebody
for him
close to
though.
your age. You trying to
He not.
compare him to Boots. He
He
got a
never been
real belt.
champion.
Hold on, wait. He got a real belt early.
Yeah,
He got
early.
thrust into this.
He
This
fought
ain't
for his
this supposed
early.
to be Keyshawn. I'm supposed to be saying
21.
Keyshawn Davis.
Has
But
he
Yep.
has he
Abdullah,
fought
Yes.
has he fought a champion or a former world champion?
But he's only 21 though. That's the point we're trying to make. He's
And
that's
he's
what
and
that's what
and
I'm
young.
that's,
listen
that's what I'm
and
making.
listen
He's not
and
fully
Mike
grounded. He
Tyson
ain't
and
getting that.
Devin Haney and a lot of these guys was champion at 21. But you have to. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's about who you beat. That's what I said that to say.
Who did Devin
Sam
Haney
Noakes.
beat to
So
become champion at that? But
It wasn't the same layout though with people
Yeah.
in the sport.
The
Like you
thing
got
about what I'm
Shakur
talking
and all of
about,
them.
hold on, let me say Devin was built up off of like Gamboa, former champion like Gamboa, all them other guys. Those was like title defenses for Devin, right? What I'm saying with Abdullah, yeah, he's gonna have to at least put some reputable names. Like Sam Noakes, we know him because he put up a good fight. That's it. He's never beaten anybody, and nobody on Abdullah resume is a champion, a former champion. I don't believe. I don't even believe he had a former champion. So he's still gonna have to prove it.
so who you want to see Abdullah fight?
Either Oshaki, probably Oshaki Foster. Yeah, that's the fight I want to see.
Nah, I mean I don't want to see that, but like that's a good fight. But O'Shea never even fought at 35 yet.
He just fought at 35.
He
He was
went
the
back
interim at
down
35.
He went back down to 30.
Nah, they made weight
Uh,
at 130
Bro,
at
he
that
made
fight. He
weight
ain't
at
make,
130 and got a 135 interim belt, bro.
yeah, that ain't
He
one.
ain't, and
Come
then
on,
he
man.
fought a
Nah,
Fulton that
man.
was 126 overweight. You feel me? So
He went
it's
back
not
down to
he ain't fought
30.
nobody at
Come
135.
on, man.
okay, well
He ain't
then
fought
move
nobody
him.
at 135.
If he
Then
ain't fighting
respectfully, he gonna
Tank
have to
at
move out of the weight
135,
class. Then he might as well
yeah,
move up
he
to
gotta
40.
get out. Yeah,
Yeah,
if he ain't fighting, if he not unifying or fighting Tank, he need to go up.
because come on, let's be real, man. It's 135. I mean, okay, I guess if whoever win out of Raymond versus Andy, it'd be a good fight for him. But I mean, I think Abdullah will stop either one of them, respectfully.
I ain't even think about Andy Cruz though. Or no, who you say?
Andy is a good
Not
fight, but
Andy.
Andy,
That's a
he's
good
kind
fight.
of
But
it's a good fight,
Abdullah
but
though, he don't have to be in no
yeah,
rush. He don't have to be
come
in no
on, man.
rush.
Man, listen.
Andy not an easy fight for Abdullah.
We part with is the reason why I'm talking like this because we talking about being the number one guy in the sport. So it's just gonna take certain names. Like a lot of these guys, a
What
lot of these
about
young guys, they only
Ortiz
even
though?
crack pay per view. They got to do crazy stuff to crack pay per view. Virgil,
No, what's his name? That fought long.
Jermaine.
Uh, yeah, like just for Abdullah, he got to build up his resume some more. He could fight Ortiz. He could fight Cruz. That'd be great for his resume. I don't think
Yeah,
he
I
in
can
no
see.
rush.
Nah, he don't need to be in no rush. We ain't talking rush, but we putting him in kind of like rare air. Like he's getting a lot of acclaim, like critical acclaim, right? So we just got he's critically acclaimed, right? So we got to just see him put it together. I mean, I want to see him at least. I mean, go to 140, chase them away, run them out of 140. You know what I'm saying? Or get a belt and start dominating 140 because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take you to move through some divisions.
Yep, you gotta move through some divisions. That's why I look like Shakur could be the fastest. Because if he can go four, he get to
Yeah.
140, and if he get a title at 147, then he's looking like top
No,
three.
that's what. No, it's not. No, that's
Shakur got the
easy.
most potential
No, I'm talking
because
to
he
you.
don't have
I'm
to
talking to
fight
Missy.
Devin to be the man. But like Tio, if we even consider him winning against Shakur, he gonna get super amount of credit for beating Shakur. And because he's not black, they gonna put him like he the man for sure. And he beat Shakur. That's why I like how
He
So
ain't
Tio
going in.
playing
He
it
ain't,
because
he ain't gonna be top. He ain't gonna be top dog though.
he been kind of quiet about it.
That's a
He
big
can
win.
still
They'll put
be
him
top
top three.
dog. He can still be top
Top
dog
three.
because
Tio
nobody
top
care if
three.
he nobody don't care that Tio duck Devin. They don't want to see Tio move up to 147. Nobody don't care
No,
about
see,
that.
but no, that's not true. Well, Ja, I know what you're trying to say, but that's why they talking about Devin being these guys' next fight, because they know what it is and what it ain't. The top guys got to fight whatever new era of boxing they trying to move to. They got to get clear the four king era with the fifth king being Shakur. They got to figure that out. They got to have a king of the castle, right? So then
Nah,
Yeah,
that
they
way,
gotta
Dev,
sew it
Devin,
up.
Devin, the way it's messed up for Devin is because of how the people look at his size and all the rehydration talk and all of that. It ain't he not gonna get no credit for beating them because they coming up at this point. Devin ain't gonna be able to beat a man if he beat T.O. and Shakur. He gonna have to beat Boots like
Like I
Hustle
said, you got to
said,
be boots.
or that was Price. I mean, that was Blaze who said that. Like
Yeah.
he gotta beat Boots. He can't get no credit for beating them because they looked at as smaller guys coming up. That's all they gonna say. That's all they gonna say
Yeah.
if he
Yeah,
beat
I
them.
agree.
Shakur got the most potential because he could go down. He could still get credit, and he gonna get credit. But like T.O. got even better if
Hold
he
on, Jai,
even.
you
I
can hear
don't
me?
feel like.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I hear
choppy.
you now.
No, I'm a little choppy. I just wanted to say that was for those guys being number one, knocking Devin off. Like you said, Devin has a whole different. Like you saying, Devin has to be
Yeah.
Boots. That was already
Yeah.
established. He ain't got no other name because he's like you saying he's bigger than all the other. Like Shakur and Tank. So we gonna be like and Tio.
Hey, look, let
Yeah.
me ask you this: in the next year or so,
Devin not. Oh, never mind.
let me ask you this: in the next year or so, if he beats Barrios, are they gonna try to push him to the top?
Who? To my
Who?
right?
Devin?
Yeah, pretty boy Ryan. Are they gonna try to push him to the top if he gets a
Man,
real belt? This will be his
Ryan.
first ever
But
real belt.
that's gonna be crazy. And you know what? Now that I think about it, hey, it's gonna be fucked up. Think about this. Think about if Ryan has a real belt. Ryan a duck Devin, bro, and just get some money somewhere else, bro, on everything. You ain't even think
For
about it like
real.
that.
He
Damn.
That's
he
how
he
I
You
got
look
would
at
star
create a
it.
power.
monster. You would create a
He
monster
got
if Ryan
star
really got
power.
that
That's
belt.
what I look like. I look at box. I want y'all to see like
Yeah.
that's how I look at
Yeah,
it. Like
that's a good point.
if Ryan gets a real belt, remember
He's the face.
they tried to give Ryan Devin's belt. If he didn't jump in the ring and be like, "You're not the real champ. You gotta fight me." Look how long before we got the actual fight that was. So if you actually give Ryan a real belt and it's the green belt,
Mm, mm.
hmm.
Yeah.
He's A-side against Devin, bro.
I'm just saying,
He's
bro. Like we
A-side
start
again
talking about
against Devin, bro.
this,
Damn,
like
I forgot about that. I
I'm
was
just
thinking
asking
about
y'all,
that
man.
shit setting
Man,
up.
like it's certain
Yeah,
things that
man.
I think about. Like, yo, this ain't even got to be on like boxing. Like,
Nah, it's boxing because it's the business too. You got to
but
take
it's
the
the
business into
business of it,
consideration.
like not the art, but the business. If Ryan beats Barrios and they give him a real belt, are they gonna push for him to be the biggest thing in boxing?
Yeah,
For sure. He got
yeah, because you know
Oscar
he the
looking
best.
for that.
He's the best of both worlds. He's a real boxer with all that social media shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With
he
all the
could be an
annex.
actor if he want. He could be in movies if he was any good at acting.
So
Yeah,
Ryan may
but
get a couple of right. That's when you start building him as a pay-per-view star. Like he can do best of both worlds. So you can give him a bunch of bombs to go knock out, and you're gonna build him up like crazy, and they're gonna
If
believe
he
it. Like
beat Barrios, nah, he ain't no pay-per-view star though.
when you're
It's
talking
just
about
weird.
when you start looking at the resume, now you got to start building a different way. If he gets the belt, now whoever he fights is going, they're gonna build it a different
Okay,
way.
yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
yeah, they're gonna build him a different way. I just forgot about that. He get that belt,
Just out the belt,
he's
yeah.
ducking Devin. He's dunking him. I'm calling it here first. Y'all heard
It'll
it
be
from me
another
first.
5 years before he fight
But
Devin. You know what I'm
he
saying?
won't fight him. He won't fight him.
So
Like, period. Won't have to either.
it's oh man,
Yeah, we need him to lose. I'm
That's
rooting for
crazy
Barrios.
though, cause
I
they
wanted
know
him to win
Devin
to see
got.
the
just
Devin
saying.
fight, but I realized it ain't there. The Devin fight's not there.
Because we
I
talked
just
about
like
everything that
Barrios
could be
though.
good, right? But what if Doctor
If he
Doom
lose, he
wins?
gotta fight Devin.
What if
And
Thanos
he's
actually
not
wins and wants to
though.
reign supreme? You know what I'm saying? That's what Ryan's gonna be, bro. He's gonna be Doctor Doom with Thanos reigning supreme. He's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, Doomsday. He's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever evil villain you think of, that's what they're gonna make him up, bro. He gets that belt,
Yeah, he get that belt. He's a monster.
a pretty boy, internet style, got the slick mouth, and he can fight.
They gonna say he the best at 147.
They're gonna say he the best in the damn business. That's what I'm talking about, Jai. They're gonna start pushing him as there's nobody better than him. He started at 35 and they're gonna start talking about all them silver and intercontinental fucking champions. Man, why was I telling you?
They're going to go back and renege on that and
Watch
pop
what
Derek.
I
They're going to
tell
say
you,
he
bro.
didn't really pop
I'm
Derek.
saying. That's why I'm talking about the next 1 or 2 years. We gotta be careful. Like, you gotta watch them. Like, yo, watch what? Like, if Ryan gets a belt, a real belt, they're gonna push him differently. It's gonna be Canelo style all over again, real quick.
Yeah.
Make you forget about how Canelo
Oscar
lost.
did do that for Canelo. Oscar low key might be the best when it comes to the companies. Cause he get away with whatever. He do whatever he want. Virgil just ducked the crap out of Boots and it don't even matter. That's wild.
Did he
Ryan
not
give him
just
a
do it
chance
for
to win a
Ryan, bro?
belt.
Did he was Ryan?
Look what he
He
did for
wanted Ryan to
Canelo.
be.
Yeah.
He wanted Ryan to be like him. So Ryan probably gonna
Oscar,
leave.
it's more than money with Oscar.
So Ryan probably gonna leave and become probably a superstar in boxing in the next few years because these dudes still
Low
babies.
key,
And none
he
of these
put
guys
Floyd
30.
on.
He may do a whole lot. But I know this. If you give him a real belt and we start talking about how belts don't matter, watch how much they damn. Why is Ryan talking even on Bud, right? Ooh, I bet. You fight for the WBC championship out of nowhere. Even though you, who've been one of the young faces of boxing for a long time, never had a belt until now. And I pretty much think, bro, if this fight goes 12 rounds, Barrios is not getting another gift. That fight is going to Ryan.
Yeah, I think Ryan just outright just washes him. I think Ryan's better than Barrios, my opinion. And I don't even really think highly of Ryan, but I think he's better than Barrios.
Did you feel like that against Rolly too?
No, I thought Rolly was gonna win.
That's different.
On everything. I thought because it was with the juicing and all of that, and then with Rolly's power, I didn't have Brian like beating Rolly. I didn't really necessarily really care for the fight too much, really, because I was so busy looking at Devin being right there and they should have been fighting. So I don't have no thoughts about Ryan being
Man,
good like that.
all three of these dudes should have fought sometime already when it come to Ryan, T.O., and damn. But that's another story. But yeah, I do feel like Devin kind of catching the short end of the stick on this. He gonna have to make Ryan fight him, he gonna have to collect all the belts. Or at least a majority of them. Because if he don't get, he gotta get Lewis Crocker right now. That's real. If he don't get Rolly, Ryan can make it seem like the rematch for unification against Rolly is bigger than him fighting Devin.
Yeah.
And
he got a story for it too. Because just think about it. He just lost to Rolly. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
you
like
know
it ain't
what?
even he can conceal a duck. It ain't even a duck.
And
It's
then
a
after that,
legitimate fight.
and after that, right, we'd be like, okay, now we gotta get undisputed. Guess what they allow Ryan to do? Move up to 54 quicker than the motherfucker has a title shot. Just telling you, bro. You let Cobra Commander get in charge, it's gonna be over.
If Devin beat Ryan, that's his only other way besides beating Boots to me.
I'm just
He
saying,
get the
bro. Like
rematch with
there's some options we got to run into about who's next. I don't care about the pound for pound. I'm talking about next. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Who's
Yeah, I
next?
get what you're talking about. Who's like the face? Who's
Yeah,
next?
who's
Who's
gonna be
up?
the
Who's
face?
the
Like
guy?
the Benavidez factor we got. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Boots, man, you can go for hours on that. Devin, T.O., Shakur jumps in making the case. We know if Tank really want it, he can have it, but it's like, nigga, you don't want it. And who else we just talking about? See, that's how now we getting scarce with it. Like,
And Abdullah.
like now you start jumping into like, yo, I see something coming. Cause when I was on Roy Jones, my homeboy hit me like, yo, I know somebody that's gonna be better than Roy Jones. I said, man, I don't know what the hell you talking about, and you put me on the Roy Jones. He said Floyd Mayweather gonna be better than him. He don't even watch boxing no more. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
But when you see it, you see it. So who do you see that has that
You know
potential to be that guy?
you know who I see who ain't nobody that's about to be somebody?
Let me know.
Tito Mercado.
Speak on it, Pimp.
Tito Mercado, bro. Y'all go watch his tape, bro. He's what 18-0, 17 knockouts now, or 19-0, 18 knockouts right now. His last fight. Listen, bro, he got everything. He got everything. You feel me? As far as coming behind the jab, as far as the pepper, he parries the shots, he keeps his
Oh,
space, he got knockout power.
Mikado
Mercado.
been somebody. It's just nobody been paying attention to him, and
That's
they
what I'm
ain't
trying to tell
pushing
you.
him.
I'm talking about he's a
I
nobody in
gotta
the
look
sense of
him
his
up.
name. And he's about to
Yeah,
be somebody, though. He's nobody now. He's about to be somebody
Yeah,
on
because
everything.
like
And he
John,
called Shakur out.
like John, what I'm saying is,
no,
I don't want
the,
people to catch on late and be like, "Oh, now he's
Yeah.
like." No, pay attention now because a lot of people, I know a lot of people don't know nobody. I get a lot of phone calls and asking me on in Facebook chats and inboxes, "Yo, who is he? Who is this guy?" And I gotta tell them who they is because ever since Floyd and Manny like that and Cotto, they ain't been watching boxing. It was either Earl or like wow, like dudes like they didn't know, bro. I was like, yo, come on, man, for real. So now, like when I put somebody on the David Benavidez, he made it seem like it was my fault for him not watching boxing. He was like, "Why you ain't tell me about him?" He liked that. He saw a fight at 68. I said, I said, man, you always talking about you got hands, you watch boxing. How the hell you ain't know about it? But like guys fell off, bro, after certain they fight fans, they're a fighter. They got favorite fighters, you know what I'm saying? They not
Yeah.
really with the boxing. They talk it like that, but it's only about their favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And Mercado talk crazy. Mercado get a belt. Oh my God, he's going viral.
you see, that's what I'm
I'm
saying,
telling
bro.
you.
When like for certain people, when you get a belt, for certain once you get to a certain status, you don't need a belt. But for certain people, you need a belt. And then on the other hand, when you get a belt, like a heavyweight, be truthfully honest with you, certain guys, you need a belt for that cake, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you know what I'm saying, definitely want that pound cake,
Yeah.
bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want your chocolate cake, you know what I'm saying? With the cheesecake, all the flavor, like whatever, bro, whatever. Blueberry, I don't care whatever cake you make, bro. Certain heavyweights need a belt to really get that damn bread like that. And
Yeah.
heavyweights,
And I mean, the only two fighters that's big that's without a title in this era, but they're super big is Ryan and Jake.
yeah, who never won no
But name
belt.
another one. Name another one that's big without a title.
That's never won a belt.
So the titles, that's the thing. The title, it go both ways. It'd be like the titles work both ways.
Virgil is pushing it like Rick Ross to the limit. I'm telling you, push it to the limit.
Yeah, well, Virgil's right there, huh? Virgil probably be third, huh? But he ain't nowhere near Brian and Jake though.
Nah, you're
But
right.
that show you how the
But
drop off
they
is.
can never be the man. Like they could just be
If
up
Ryan
there.
gets a belt, bro, they're gonna push him to.
But
I'm not.
If Ryan
it
gets a
ain't
Like
belt,
gonna
it.
he's
I
the
work
guy,
want
though.
it.
bro.
I'm not
You
saying I like
gotta
it.
still be able to back it up at least a little bit. Like he
They're
gotta
gonna give
fight
him
somebody.
bombs to knock out John for his fan base. I swear to God.
Canelo took real fights, even though they did the same thing with him. Like
He already done took real fights. I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna watch it, man.
Yeah, but
If he
Canelo has
gets the
60
real
something
belt, it's
fights.
gonna be
Canelo got a bunch of real names on his record. You
it's
feel me?
gonna be
Canelo
some
come from
bro.
that
That's
era
the
with
funniest.
Floyd,
Yeah,
where they was
he got a
selecting
bunch
them
of real
dudes,
names
even with
that
them
was
old men.
old in their career. So they could do the
Yeah.
same thing with Ryan. They could give him a bunch of old guys that had names.
Yep.
but he back it up though?
So
Even
let's
with
name
that.
an old guy.
Beat
Let's
them
name an
old
old
dudes
guy.
up,
Who's the
man.
old
Yeah,
guy we
like
feed to Ryan? Who's the old
who
name we feed to Ryan right now?
They could put a Keith Thurman in there.
Word.
Yeah, they could put a
man,
Keith
Keith
Urban in there.
gonna
Yep.
expose Ryan.
They could give him Stanionis.
I got
Uh,
50-year-old Keith Thurman
they could give him
behind me.
bro, like listen. The older you get, it's not the older you get, the faster you get in boxing. Like in a fight, maybe, but in boxing, no. They could give him. He could beat Manny Pacquiao, bro. I'm not lying to you. Right.
Yeah.
Damn, he
Yeah,
could
bro.
beat Manny.
And then he can fight a bunch of motherfuckers. He can fight Vadim Musov. He can fight Pat McCormick after that, bro. He can fight Ronnie and B. Bro, he gonna beat these dudes up, bro. And then they go, he can fight Brian Norman after that. And they be like, look, see, he fought Brian Norman, folks.
That's who he should fight next.
Yeah,
That's Ryan.
I'm telling you.
Ryan Norman.
Nah, he gonna make them dudes go through war. He gonna go on cruise control, and they gonna get that money. Watch if he gets a real belt, and if he actually has to fight somebody, and he forced to do it, he don't want to. He gonna move up.
Yeah, nah, that's Ryan shit's diabolical, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It could be
That's
diabolical if
Ryan
Ryan
shit.
gets
Ryan
the damn
shit's
belt, bro.
diabolical.
Word, because like him fighting Devin next, and we hurry up and get that get back real quick. That'll be put on hold, pause like a mug, bro. Like that.
Yeah, he not confident that he'll beat Devin. That'd be the stupidest move he made.
Ain't even gonna try to. They gonna be we just gonna push Ryan. We gonna put him everywhere. He's a pretty boy. He know what to say. He's funny. He's in front of the camera like that. You know what I'm saying? So he already got following. He's
They're gonna give him somebody that fought during the times of Earl Spence and Keith Thurman and Bud Crawford that was really a bum, but they gonna blow him up like they was really somebody. Oh, this guy was in the ring with Earl. He fought Keith
Yeah.
Thurman. He fought Bud. They gonna give him a Thomas DeLome or somebody like that, or a damn Mean Machine. They gonna blow him up.
Kavalaski's word. I'm just telling you, bro. Don't be surprised if you see this and be like, man, that
Oh,
old.
and then they gonna say he beat him better than Bud. They gonna hype him on everything.
Yeah, they definitely
They
can
probably
do it.
will feed Manny to him for
They
sure.
definitely can do it.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
But
Don't be surprised.
if he fight Keith Thurman gonna beat him though.
They might even put a daggone Speedy Rasheed Ellison in.
What I'm telling you, bro.
Speedy gonna beat him too, man. They don't want. Why they ain't try to fight Speedy?
Man, Speedy gonna get that call. You better not be Speedy in there. You better be
Yeah,
right.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. He gonna get the call. He gonna be like, "Listen, you gonna get the most money
mess
you
up
ever
the
made.
money.
You ain't gonna. You feel
Can't
me?
do
Don't mess up
nothing
the
with
money.
you.
Yeah, that ain't
Don't
fighting
mess up the
boots.
money."
Speedy gonna get that money.
No, I mean, bro, he turned down. And listen, I had a conversation about that the other day when that guy turned down 500 bands. Like,
Yeah,
how much money you think he made?
that.
How much money you think he made fighting Javier Fortuna in Connecticut? Definitely well more than 500 bands.
So why wouldn't he fight Ryan?
Oh, Ryan?
No, Speedy. When he didn't fight him.
Speedy?
I would love to see Devin versus Speedy or
No,
Brian.
it was less than 500.
No, they came back and said 5 to him, and they waited.
Oh, that was for Jerron.
Yeah, I'm talking about for boots, yeah. And he waited too long, and then Lima took a $250,000. Like,
Hold on, before we go too far, because I was falling off. Listen, I think this a different era, man. I know y'all talking. I know the Golden Boy MO, but I feel like these guys is like with Shakur and Tio fighting each other. Ryan, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
he's a free agent.
he's gonna have to fight big names to get the money that he wants. I don't feel like he's just gonna be able to fight somebody that nobody know.
He's a free agent after this fight, bro. Like, he can.
Because you gotta think about it, even Marios is a big name. I mean, a decent name. I wouldn't big as a stretch, but Mario is a known fighter in the sport.
That's gonna be good enough for them to push him to the max for at least the next 1 or 2 years before he fight anybody real, bro. Like, come on, you already know, man. Come on.
He's gonna fight a bunch of C levels that was in there with A levels.
And they gonna push it, man. I'm telling you, gonna see Rick Rose over there with him, bro, with the chain. Push it to the limit. I push and I push. I ride in it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised. Like, if the villain gets the belt, bro, you're gonna see a real villain. All that Shakur and Devin trying to play it, you're gonna see a real villain with the belt. You know what I'm saying? Tio or Ryan get that, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you're gonna see a real villain. I'm just telling you.
Speed up.
All they gotta do is get the casuals to buy into it. They get the casuals to buy into it, it's over. Because
It's already over at this point.
They've already bought in it, but that's the thing. They've already bought into Ryan. Ryan is bought into
Already
it.
a wrap. I can't believe he
You feel
getting
me?
away with getting his title shot. But low key, they going to see him fight Devin, but they going to ignore that.
Yeah,
That's
like I
crazy.
said, it changes everything. He win that title. He's not fighting. He's not fighting Devin. And he gonna talk shit to him. And he gonna say,
Yeah,
"I done already whipped your
yeah.
ass, boy. I'm not
Oscar
even
might
gonna give
find
you
a
an
way out of
opportunity."
that. He might find a way out. Oscar might find a way out of that.
Yeah, I
He
forgot it
already
is
been talking
Oscar.
about that.
Oscar is gone. You see,
Yeah,
you
that's the
see,
reason.
got
Sure.
yeah, you
Because
see, got
that's his last chance at a title. Because the, unless Virgil get one, this is his last chance for a title holder. Because everybody else then lost or retired or left.
yeah.
Yeah, I said on that. He about
And
to get his
I'm
You
not
see how
I'm
he
not
protecting
100%
Virgil.
sold that Virgil's going to get a title.
No, you know what? You right, Free, because before I get up out of here, he just sold that belt to Dave Benavidez with Zerto. But the only problem is this is Ryan's last fight with Golden Boy. So does he sign back or does he, start being
man. He
It's
signing
his,
back.
that's what I'm about to say. It's his last fight that we know of because he
No, he
very
said
well could be signing back with Oscar.
he could be, but he
He
said he
ain't
ain't signed
nothing
back yet.
without Golden Boy. He ain't nothing
Cause
without them.
who you think he gonna go to? Is he
No
gonna go to Eddie?
disrespect.
I
Probably
don't
not.
I don't think he got to go to nobody, bro. He is Ryan
Nah,
Garcia.
he gotta go to
Yeah.
somebody
Nah,
now because
he gotta stay with
nobody got a
Isaiah.
TV deal anymore. So he gotta go to somebody now.
I
He
think he can go
done it.
to a
Yeah,
network.
yeah.
I am being truly honest with you. I think Ryan can go.
Nobody have a TV deal. There is no network for him to go to.
But
Hey,
you also got to figure out he got to have the right people around him too. He don't got a team, and he's gonna have to go with some type of promotions if
man,
he
I
don't got
think
a
Ryan can
management
go to
team to boss up
Netflix
like that.
or his own. He can go to Netflix or Prime, just like
No, he not big enough. He not big enough to get a deal with Netflix. He's not big enough to get a deal with the zone. He got a name, but he's not that level of a fighter. He's not
He
that
not
level.
trusted. He not trusted enough.
Exactly,
Like
he's not trusted. Yeah, he might not make it to the fight.
he only gonna make it with Oscar behind him.
Yeah, so
And
no,
Oscar gonna pull all the strings for him in the world.
Yeah,
yeah,
Oscar
He's
gonna
Oscar
not.
gonna say,
Oscar
man,
gonna let him
who
play.
got you? Who got you all these title fights, even though you were suspended and you talk dirty and all this other
Yeah,
stuff? Who was able to get you all these title fights? Ain't nobody else gonna be able to get you all these title fights. I done got you 3 title fights back to back.
and the thing is, he
Oscar
might
did
be
it with
appreciative of it too. He might
everybody.
have a different relationship with De La Hoya right now, being that he done put him in position.
But y'all realize that this man had 3 title fights back to back. The Devin fight was taken away from him because he missed weight. But he had the Devin fight, he had the Rolly fight, and now Mario Barrios. 3 fights back to back, all title fights.
Yeah, he passed that because that's why he was trying to cancel himself when he was before. But he got realized like, nah, you privileged because you got Oscar backing you. Like, that's his only chance. If he leave Oscar, he done. His career over. 'Cause he gonna lose. He gonna lose again.
And if he could have lost 1 more pound, the Tank Davis fight would have been a title fight.
Oscar, he one of the best in the business for real. Like, he put Floyd on, Canelo, he doing it for Virgil. Stuff he doing with Ryan is crazy. He got the WBC.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's
He's
interesting right
definitely
now.
doing more than what daggone Virgil did, because Virgil never even fought for a title. This man that had 3 back to back.
I thought Ryan was his son when I first seen him. I'm like, well, Oscar got a son that box.
Ain't nobody cooking right now.
No, not right now.
Oh, okay, man. My bad. I fell off. Yeah, I mean, Ryan, man, listen, Ryan Garcia, like you saying, he's in a prime position. based on what he's been able to do as far as building up his following and social media presence. So you know that he's a gold mine in the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
And De La Hoya eating like a fat cat because I think Ryan got $20 million payday for the Rolly fight. So
Ryan can do a UFC fight like with Joe who be wearing the pink hair,
Sean O'Malley.
Sugar Sean
Yeah,
O'Malley. Right now he could get away with doing that. It'll be a big fight.
yeah. Once he become champion, he gonna be able to do whatever he wants. I understand what Smoke is saying, but I just feel like
Yeah.
on the line, the big money availability is gonna be with the big names. Somebody got they gonna want to have to at least see somebody that got hurt you or you hurt them. I mean that's
Yeah, but I
paramount.
think it's if he beat them, then it gotta be big bread. I think well, Turkey got it though. I think Turkey could make Devin and Ryan fight.
He already got it. He already made it.
No, but what I'm saying is the fight again.
Yeah,
So when you look at that part, that'll be the other thing that you throw in the mix
that's
where that
already.
fight,
I'm.
with the money.
Hold on. So Ryan Devin signed a 3 fight agreement with 2 Ryan fights, right? Now Ryan must have signed a three. That's what's saying we're not talking about Ryan business enough. Ryan
Yeah.
had to sign a 3 fight agreement. So maybe because Devin got to replace with Norman, Ryan's gonna replace with Barrios. I'm assuming. I'm assuming. So we'll see if this comes out that this is actually a ring
Oh,
card for
I
Ryan. If Ryan
forgot.
fights on a ring card.
I forgot too. You said
Yep,
this
for
is
PBC.
Ryan. This is Ryan's last fight, but it might be in his contract, which is usually is in a lot of fighters. If Ryan wins the title, he signs on for another 2 fights. So if he wins this
Yeah.
title, he might still have another 2 fights under Oscar.
And I
And
and
yeah,
then
he
knowing that
should have that
he might
clause.
pull punches. That's what I thought he did versus the Rolly fight, respectfully. I thought he was like, man, I ain't want that belt, but I got that 20 million. But so I don't know
That's
because
nasty,
yeah,
B3.
when you tether to that belt, man. And look, and he did Floyd. Look, he did his sensei Floyd a favor too. Shout out to the beautiful Angie B. What's good, Queen? Appreciate you pulling up. We know you working. We working. Yeah, I mean everybody wins. That wasn't that a win-win for everybody.
It's nasty work, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
what it looked
nasty
like to
work.
me. Yeah, it looked kind of funny. It looked like some funny money. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys ain't on the up and up all the time. But this was a fight live, man. We 3 hours in. Wow, we got the Jake Paul AJ fights tomorrow. Alicia Baumgardner, Shanika Johnson, Amanda Gaye, Yokasta Valle. We it's definitely gonna be a star-studded event. Yeah, y'all predicting Blaze, you predicting any upsets tomorrow?
Um, I'm honestly, bro, I'm not really interested in this card. The only fight I really want to see is Caroline Dubois. I want to see her do her thing because I think she's that good. She's my second favorite woman fighter outside of Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields is the most dominant, active woman right now and one of the best ever. And I know, and I don't even want to get into it really. They be talking about the Layla Ali, and there wasn't no Olympics when Layla Ali was there, but no, there was Olympics when Clarissa there, international play, and at the age of 17, the age of 21, she went and got gold medals internationally. And avenged her only loss in the amateurs, professionally, and she's 3 division undisputed. She talk crazy and she talk about fight men all the time. You got to realize that's because when she was in Flint, Michigan, all she was fighting was boys in her gym and then going up and beating all these girls when she had to compete. That's why she's built like that. So you know that's what it is. I only really want to see the Carolyn Dubois fight on the card tomorrow. I don't care about nothing else. Respectfully,
Alicia fighting tomorrow
yeah, they
or
said Alicia. I
Steph.
think Alicia is fighting tomorrow.
I
Yeah, the
don't want
bomb.
that to be no upset, but that could be an upset.
To Layla. Yeah, Layla Baudouin. That
Who's
brother
she still with Derek James?
yeah, she with Derek James, yep.
More jabs. More jabs. Yeah, that shit upset.
Hey, nah, it's gonna be a good card though. Outside of that, I'm trying to think, man. What's up? What else is going on? I don't want to omit nothing. Oh yeah, shout out to Lewis Crocker, man. It came out. I seen that Lewis Crocker said he's gonna line it up with Devin. So what's good, Bulbus? Salute, family. Lewis Crocker said he want to line it up to Devin. He said that's the next best fight. It only makes sense. So Lewis Crocker's not ducking and dodging Devin Haney. So that should be the fight that we get next.
I like that
So
fight. I wouldn't watch him though. I don't think Lewis got what it take. I think watch that first fight versus him versus Donovan, stand in the high guard. He'd lose. He'd lose fighting Devin like that. The second fight, I
well,
see something there to make it competitive, but I don't think he can beat Devin.
nah.
Respectfully.
What's up, bro? What's up? Nah, I'm with you on that. What's up, bro? Appreciate you, man. Sir, thank you. All right, have a good one. Yeah, let me say this, right? We he's just an opponent. Lewis Crocker, he's just there to so we can get a Devin Haney event respectfully. Like I know, we like Lewis, shout out to Ireland, right? Shout out to Belfast, but like you saying, Lewis Crocker, he's a bell holder right now. Now, at the end of the day, what we don't want is inactivity for our star American fighters. That's what I don't want. So it looks like Rolly's going in another direction. Rolly's going to fight Pac-Man. So hopefully we get an announcement on that soon, right? I mean, what's happening?
Yeah, I mean that's what we was expecting. And if he gets the Manny fight, he ain't ducking Devin because I mean it's arguably could be a bigger bag.
Lewis,
Yeah, that's all
he
I'm saying. That
he.
argument, argument.
Far as
And
Devin
he was
fighting
already
somebody his size,
negotiating it first. He was already negotiating that before Devin called him out. So it's like you already negotiating a fight that's almost finalized, then you call me out, and then you accuse me of ducking. When it's like, hey, you calling me out while I pretty much got a fight made. If he don't fight Manny, then it's a duck.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm just like I'm reserving judgment. It's just like everybody running around and they trying to say Devin ducked Boots and Boots ducked Devin. When it's like, no, Boots already moved to 154, and then they both wanted it at with the weights they were at. It's neither one of them's ducking each other. Now, if they was in the same weight division and the fight wasn't happening, then we can talk about ducking. But nah, Devin just getting to 147, Boots moved up to 154. I mean, it's how are you ducking somebody that's not in your weight class? And they both fought at those weight classes. So, you know, yeah, I believe that fight can be a super fight in the future too, though. So if they both keep winning, right? Devin versus Boots is a huge fight in the future. Very huge.
He was just keeping it 1,000, dang. And I've been telling people, Devin is the biggest fighter at 147. Lewis ain't gonna lie to you. And I was telling you, I was talking to my young guy Bob Webb in Ireland, and he was telling me amateur fight out there. He was telling me Devin Haney's a way bigger name in Ireland than Conor Ben. I was telling these brothers, man, Devin Haney been around the world twice, and
Yeah.
he been around for about 7, 8 years now at the champion level. Some of these other guys, they just became champion this year.
Are you gonna sleep all day?
This stuff not even close.
Are you sleeping all day? Are you sleeping all day? Are you sleeping all day? Huh?
Who somebody who
Somebody
is
might got
Yeah, I dropped I put it off, you know what I'm saying? I guess somebody was dozing off sleep. Shout out to Blue. Is Blue over here taking a nap? Shout out to my brother Blue. He said, "Damn, somebody answer the lady." I ain't gonna. Hey, look at Prize. Salute to the family Prize. Hey, listen, I'm knee deep in a Wagyu burger right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This joint is crazy. But man, I'm trying to think, man. Oh yeah, we was talking about Clarissa Shields. Clarissa versus Fran Sean. That's actually a good fight, man. I'm gonna talk about that more. You know, because she's trying to get service respectfully. Trying to get served. That's funny. Now, how much of a fight do you feel like that's gonna be, Blaze? Do you feel like that's gonna be a war, or do you think it's just
Which
gonna
one?
be a Clarissa versus Franchon?
Yeah, that's gonna be a war. They're gonna bang it out.
Mm.
I got Clarissa though.
Hmm.
She's just a better fighter. She's a better boxer. She's actually really good. Like everybody's getting caught up in what's coming out of her mouth with these shenanigans. I've been watching all her fights. She's been working. There was nobody been talking about. I ain't
Right.
seen nobody yet. There ain't nobody that can say who somebody can be like, hey, she'll beat T Rex. This person to beat Larissa Shields. There ain't name a fighter. Somebody please help me. I ain't had no everybody talk about everything she said and all this stuff outside the ring, but ain't nobody said, hey, this female boxer will beat Clarissa Shields. That's how good she is.
Possibly. Well, yeah. People want to see the Shadeja Green fight, but picking her to win is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. I mean, you
Nobody,
might like
nobody
her
doing
because
that.
you might like her, you might like her more than Clarissa or hate her less than Clarissa, but you ain't picking her to win. And then that's the ultimately like, that's obviously
Fact.
what Clarissa's doing. Cause it's like you gotta realize with the money in the business, it's like, hey, there's no money for these women boxers. So she's over here trying to find some money in this shit. And she's trying to rap, and she's pulling all these shenanigans, and she's on the internet. Cause it's like in between these fights, she's kicking ass in the ring, and but there ain't no money there. So she's trying to figure out, all right, how do I lift my profile up to be able to generate some more money? And her branding is like when she be calling out these men. I don't agree with it. I don't think she can be the championship man. And even that her coming out her mouth is bad with the video of that dude dropping her. You feel me? So
Yeah.
and it's not credible, but I do know where she get that energy from. She was in Flint, Michigan. She was the only girl in that gym. There wasn't no other girls in that gym. She was fighting against boys the whole time she went through her Olympic run. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like she fights men, bro, in the gym. That's why she looks at these men and be like, nah, she calls out suspect boxers. She's
Let me
like,
say
you
this,
feel me?
Blaze.
She don't call out the bad. She call out the ones that we think are sub to other men, though. But respectfully, but with biology, listen, man, she's not beating no man at
Nah,
this
she
level.
was geeking talking
Respectfully.
about Keith Diamond though.
Yeah, she's dead ass serious though. She's dead ass serious about Keith Urban. And she's delusional thinking. I believe she believe it. I don't think she can do it, but I think she believes it based on her life experience, bro. And
Yeah, you
people
Let me
know
say
who
don't
this
don't
dropped
though.
pay
her?
attention to
She
that.
must have been getting on him for him to drop her like
Some.
that.
Let me say this though. Some zealots they did have Savannah Marshall winning the Clarissa fight,
But she beat
and
her in the Olympics, bro. So you got a leg to stand on. That's the only person that
so
ever beat her, bro.
right. So
You
that's
feel
why
me?
the rematch even makes sense. So people would say probably say still say Savannah.
You would
Is
say
she gonna
Savannah,
be
but
any
exactly,
different
but
than
you
the first
still,
fight though?
but the
Clarissa
thing is
Shields.
you're gonna say Savannah, right? You're gonna say Savannah, but Savannah
Hmm.
got just lost, just got washed to her professionally. So you're still wishing. It's just like people will say Canelo will beat Bud when they fight again, but we know what's up.
And Blaze. That's why I started with zealous, right?
Yeah,
Shout
exactly.
shout out to
The
my little
zealots.
brother. I
Yep.
ain't seen him in a while. Hot Rod. Hot Rod said Savannah beat Shadeja as well. Like some people, they just
Mm.
brother. Some people just love who they love, bro. He said she wanted Shadeja and Clarissa fight. So People gonna ride with their favorite, man. They gonna
Yeah,
always believe their favorite gonna get it done.
yeah.
That's always gonna happen. Now, do you want to see Alicia move up to 168 or or whatever the fight, Clarissa or no?
No,
You
I
don't do
don't
that.
think she can beat Clarissa. I don't care. And then, Baumgartner got the cheating on her. I hate it, when you tarnish your name like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, I'm not a Bumgarner fan. I'm not, I'm
Mm.
not.
Was she pop dirty?
Yeah, she
Mm.
popped dirty.
Oh, I ain't know that. I like
You feel
Destiny
me?
in
So,
shape though. I think if she moved up, she wouldn't be in good shape.
Hmm. Nah, I don't see. I think she in dog shape where she at. She's
Yeah,
still in pretty much some tough fights.
you don't really see a lot of women in that type of shape.
Yeah, she be ready. This shorty,
yeah.
like you said, this girl she fighting Layla. She ain't playing around. She can fight. So this gonna be a hell of a matchup.
Yeah, has she ever been champion?
Nope. She
What's her
beat
record?
I think it's like 16-0. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check.
Oh, okay. She on the come up. She on the come
She
up.
maybe I think she's something like that. I don't think she got no small amount of fights. She probably got that many though. Let me see. Oh, she 13-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. She lost to
Okay.
Elizabeth Espinoza in 2023.
Okay.
Hmm. Alicia, yeah, Alicia probably going. Mm-mm. She Canadian? Nah. She looked pretty strong though in that El Heen McCallum fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. She looked hella strong in that matchup. She was looking like a problem. So if she can take Alicia Power, it's gonna be a good fight. If she can't, it ain't gonna be. Because Alicia, you know what she gonna do. She gonna let her hands go. She might mess around and stop Layla. Mm-hmm. Because these chicks gonna be throwing hands.
What's the fight you most interested in, B3, on the card
On this
tomorrow?
card, let's see what happened with AJ. AJ and Jake. I
Yeah.
wanna see I kinda wanna see him, stop him. Or see like if it's staged. That's what kinda when I see. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, that's my thing.
Sometimes I
It's
just
like
wanna
we're
see
gonna
if
see
they
what it
staged it or
is. Let's
not.
see what it
Yeah.
is or not. What is this? What are we
Mm-hmm.
watching? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fake, respectfully. You feel me? I put the think
Mm-hmm.
on there. I don't care to get the cease and desist. You
Well,
know?
everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, it very well could be Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I
But
just
then
think
when
so. I
AJ,
don't
if
know.
AJ stops him in 1 or 2 rounds,
Then it was real.
but we still have to see how he stop him. We don't want to. It could be some funny business.
Yeah, true. Yeah, well, yeah. See, it's just terrible, bro. But that just go to show you, man, that's part of the spectacle. People gonna
Mm-hmm.
tune in just to see if it's real or not. That's what's so, interesting about it. I don't know, man. I don't got my Saturday, really committed to this boxing, to this card. I'm probably gonna be doing some stuff. I'll catch it though. I got
So
Netflix,
Salita got a
so I could
card
see
dang.
it.
He said Tony Harrison fighting on Saturday.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Um,
watching that. What channel was that on? I like Tony Harrison's last fight was fun. He was fighting clean. He was
it's
fighting
probably
clean.
on
He
the
was fighting
zone.
clean. And then he
Salita.
got caught. And then you
Mm-hmm.
could hear Clarissa Shields, yelling in his corner, giving him all the, telling him what to do. That joint was cool. And then he got caught and got on him and got that steaky leg. He shook it off though.
Mm-hmm.
He's just older, bro. He's past his time, man. But I respect him still trying to fight. But you can tell he's losing his faculty. So like how he talk and shit, his speech be slurring and shit. So he'd be like, why you gotta do this to yourself? But you gotta do what you gotta do.
He
I'll be
said
rooting
live
for
on
him
the
though.
zone. Bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I got the zone too. I'm gonna check it out. That's the fight I'm gonna watch.
I gotta
That
watch the
fight,
ladies.
that first fight against him and Charlo, that was a good ass fight.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good ass fight.
That fight, come on, man. They poorly promoted that, bro. So that's this weekend
Oh,
too? Wow. So they got
they
Tony
don't got
Harrison
no
and
promotion.
Olivia
They
Curry,
don't got
Kate
no
Scott
promotion
fighting
dollars.
this week? That's crazy. I ain't know that. Champ
They don't
did.
got
I
no
don't know.
promotion
Champ didn't know
dollars.
that because Champ. Hold on, they wasn't even in. Let me check it. He with Salita with the zone. He gotta have something. That's that ain't good that we there. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Wow, 12-20. He's Tony Harrison is fighting Brian Damian Chavis.
Oh, I'm tripping. That's Saturday. I keep thinking they on different days. You know,
Yeah,
the
we good.
Jake and them is on Friday, and then this
hmm
was clear. The lane's clear for Saturday.
But they and listen, they not new to this, Blaze. They true to this. They know. We got a clear Friday. If you ain't in no football game, which probably maybe you did, you won't be watching this pretty much. Friday night, all you really got to compete
Yeah,
with is high school sports.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the people gonna be watching this. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Kate. Okay. Kate Scott versus Olivia Curry. Nice. All the usual people is on this card. Price Taylor. Price Taylor gonna be fighting Michael Polite Coffee on this card. That's gonna be good. Yeah. Appreciate that reminder, Dank. And I think the WBC Grand Prix is also gonna be this week. The final. Yeah, Chan was in. We was talking about that earlier. So it's a lot of boxing on this week. So it's a lot to look forward to. And we're gonna definitely get in and tap in on more of it. You already know. Let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Listen, outside of that, man, I'm listen, we're gonna close it out. Another great show, another beautiful day. We're gonna pull up tomorrow again. We'll be back right around the same time tomorrow, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the chat to show love. My brother BVO hit the cash up. I appreciate that. Listen, we working, man. Taking it one day at a time. You know, one step at a time. We grinding. Man, y'all tap in with me. Oh yeah, tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe BVO do a live fight chat or something like that. He don't usually do lives on Friday, but for the fights, if he don't go live, maybe I will. We'll see. It's gonna be a lot going on. Maybe we just enjoy the fights, cause
Where you got your cash at, man? I don't see it.
I gotta get it running, bro. Hold on, let me see.
Some
Yeah,
people be
I don't.
having it like on the screen. We They be having it going across. I don't know how you do that.
It's like a temper thing, but see why I stopped? Cause I'm gonna get it where I just put it center right. Hold on, let me see. Did I delete them junks? I don't even got it up here. I only got so I'm gonna get that. I get it to where I put it up there because I know he was like, for the people that want to support, that want to show love, it's B3 picks. And I got the it's in the description of the live. So if you really want to show some love, you can always, hit me up on IG, man. Yeah, we doing a lot. I've been doing a lot of work. I've been doing the lives on TikTok, man, talking to the youth, man. It's been pretty productive. A lot of them, they lost in the sauce. Uh, a lot of them was cupcakes, and you just gotta pray for them. You know what I mean? And but it's been between TikTok and YouTube, man. We've been growing. We definitely been growing. But on TikTok, what I noticed, you know, it's a lot of ladies on there. So listen, um, trust me, if you ain't on TikTok, brothers, you know, and that's what you into, and you into ladies, it's definitely ladies on there for a fact. And you know, go live, man. Show yourself, man. Come, what they say, come out of the bushes. This one shorty, I was on there. She was like, "Why you hiding behind B3?" She was like, "You hiding behind B3?" I like, so I had to change my name on there. So I was like, "Okay, I feel you," because people want to connect with you. Like, they want to know your name, they want to know your age, they want to know your height, they want to know your shoe size. You know what I'm saying? They want to know all this stuff. Uh, so you know what I mean. You can't be no secret when you know, content creator. You know. So that's just what come with it. That's he wanted people to support you and show love, so that's just what it is.
All right, you gotta realize the youngins, man, our youngins got it the worst because you feel me, being an 80s baby, you feel me? You know, our generation got wiped out before us. At least we had our grandparents, you know. A lot of these youngins didn't have, and it ain't just, you know, even if you had George, you had a whole bunch of peers who didn't, you know. And with all these, you know, crazy ass drugs out here, you feel me? You know, our youngins be going through it. Real talk.
It's
Going
like
through it.
it, what it come down to, Blaze, real talk, is that they don't have a support system, like you saying. They
Yeah,
don't
they don't got a
have the
support
people
system.
that's kind of sewing into them right words and building right relationships.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, they B3 boxing picks, yep. But oh no, I put it as Brad. You might either you probably pull it up. You probably put it as B3 boxing picks, or it may come up as Brad. I'm not sure, but one or the other. But yeah, Blaze, the young, it's like they don't have the right representations, or it's not being put in their face on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Of how they need to, code of conduct, and how you
yeah,
progress in
exactly.
life. So it's just all it is really just what they can get that's immediate, and what's gonna get pushed in the algorithm. And a lot of it's negativity, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. And that's why I want to give a shout out, man, to Nas the GOAT, man. Nas went and got with DJ Premier, man. I swear he made them beats with the same equipment he used in the 90s, but he went and created an album, you know, as far as just with just it's just pure hip hop.
mm.
Just pure hip hop, straight up at his particular age. And he's rapping as best as good as he's ever rapped, you know, at this particular time. And, you know, he come from Queensbridge Projects and, you know, he's on his way to a Billy, you know, so shout out to Nas, independent, you know, doing his thing. Got
Oh,
freedom of speech to
1,000%.
create whatever he want, and it's positive. It's all positive.
Nah,
It's
not
up to
Nas
the
is one of the
80s and the
goats.
90s to lock in so we could lead the alpha generation. Cause
Come
most of
on.
our
Mhm.
kids gonna be alphas. But
Mhm.
about to get up out of here. Peace and blessings to
One-
y'all.
Appreciate you, Ja. Appreciate you, Blaze, man. We're gonna shut it down. Listen, it was a wonderful live yet again, man. Listen, continue to support. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love everybody been showing. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished?